Big fan, Breezy with the Brooklyn Nets vlog. Do we need an 800 number? Do we need an 800? 1-800 if your team is not playing good. Call us now. Nah, man, that's stressing me out. I'm supposed to be entertained. Y'all stressing me, man. Jordi Fernandez, what does your playbook look like? What does it look like? Huh? What was that? And then this whole, we play defense. Only Cam Thomas is the only one that don't play defense. Stop. Nasty work. Yo, I gotta hold my chin up among all the other Knicks fans in the city. I gotta hold Mets fans, Giants fans, Islander fans, Devil fans, for lack of better words. The hockey team is who I'm talking about, not the devil. We don't like the devil. Don't support the devil. I'm on God's side. God, if you're listening, yo, Nets fans is the best fans, but God diggity dog. Why y'all gotta put us through all of this to show our loyalty? Y'all see the title of the show. What's up with Jordi Fernandez playbook? Are any of these rookie shot creators in these weak ass trades? Yo, these trades are so minimal. It's so small. Oh my God. Yeah, JDJ. They can't put the ball on the floor and score on their own, man. I think maybe Nolan Traore is the best at it, but damn, he need work, man. I don't mind waiting for these players to get better, but I know we want to say that Jaeger is going to be the leader of the team. I don't see him as a number one option or a number two option on a championship team. We need somebody that's going to give him catch and shoot situations. Seriously. But we're going to get into it, man. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. Creme de la creme, run, tell a net fan friend, share the content. We fitting to get into it soon. I mean, right now, actually. Yep.
BROOKLYN. 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 We wildin'. Okay, we wildin'. Yeah, we wildin'. Okay, we wildin'. BROOKLYN. Back in the day, J Kid was the man, boy. Put the team on his back like a Jansport. D-Lo with the dribble drive handoff. Pick and roll, full contact. This is a man's sport. County of Kings, really the Kingsborough. You know Crown Heights, so you know that sound right. Brooklyn Bridges, Z-Dub defending. The Brooklyn Block Party, clacks and double digits. Got the Barclays clicking, the whole block is with it. Left a lot on the table, now we coming to get it. The shook one's gone, we too Brooklyn strong. Can't stop, won't stop from the Brooklyn block. BROOKLYN.
I'm fitting to score next. My J is all net, me and Jada just all next. Getting back on defense, hit him with strong flex. I'm official like a ref, trying not to get attacked. And we go hard on Brooklyn, that's a promise. Watch me like a Cam, cause it's my time. Miss you, watch me like a Cam, cause it's my time. Switch, they can't guard me, especially side the Barclays. Spin between crosses, I can score with both hands. Midi flawless, and I get to paint like an artist. I'm a boss smith, so you should respect my handle. I see the big picture with the Nets like a mantle. In the future, I see us as champs too. And when we do, I'ma do a Brooklyn dance move. To stir that whole Millie rock like a fan do. And that's a bet like my parlay on FanDuel.
BROOKLYN. BROOKLYN.
Yo, I want to give a special thank you to the members of the page, Maria Signal Moore, Jelio, Marcus, Nets DNA, Beeman Boy, Joey BK, Cooney Jean Philippe, GIHF Carter, Brooklyn LM, Mr. Seahorse, J Noel 24, Javon Ship, and Big Homie Stay Solid. Bruh. I'm trying to stay solid right now, big homie. Shout out to Barry. Yo, I gotta say, happy birthday to my guy Barry, man. On some real shit, man. Real shit, man. Happy birthday to my guy Barry. He a real baller, you know what I'm saying? And he's cool too, man. I met him on the basketball court. The last time I seen him was on the basketball court. You know what I'm saying? It's my guy, man. Yo, show some big love to my guy Barry in the chat, man. It's my guy. Happy birthday, Barry. Facts. Yeah, man. Salute, big homie. Yeah, man. This shit crazy, bro. Yeah, now you already, man. Shout out to Barry, man. Word. This shit crazy. I was mad as hell at KD though, man. I had him for 20 the other night. He had 13. I was like, why? Who could stop you, KD? 13? But shout out to Nets fans. We the best fans. Danny Wolf, man. He not my favorite player, Leaf. He not. 6 points, 10 boards. I need more. Nick Claxton, 10 points, 5 for 9. I swear they be trying to make Cam Thomas equal to all of these other players on the team on the offensive side of the ball. He not. You just giving everybody 8, 9, 10 shots. Wolf got 9. Claxton got 9. Nolan Traore got 7. Jalen Wilson got 8. Cam Thomas got 10. Drake Powell got 7. It's like you just trying to see, like, are these players, I guess, shot creators at all? But no, they do. I'm not saying get a ball of Cam Thomas the same way you do the MPJ, have him take 28 shots and everybody else taking a little bit of shots. But what's up with Yegor? How Yegor get a career high and then he get 15 minutes, 3.0 for 4? This is sad. They would never do that to Cooper Flag. Bruh, y'all not mad? This is okay. This not player development. Nah, man. Yo, where Jay at? Jay, you in it? Oh, I gave my phone to Mike. Jay had sent me something. It was saying something like when players is losing, the rookies is losing. Yeah, you funny. Yo, Jay.
Yo, what's good?
What's up, man? This is are you okay? Let me check on my net fan friends, man. Are you okay?
Yo, I'm good, bro. I'm good. I don't like this shit. Like, I hate these historical ass whoopings. But like I said, when people kept saying, oh yeah, we gotta plan the tank, I feel like when you planning to lose, this is the type of shit you get. Historical ass whoopings. You get right. 13 and 34. But if you planning to win, yeah, you're not gonna win every game. So some games, you're gonna fall short. But when you planning to tank as an organization, you get some historical shit.
Real talk. This shit bad, Jay. Like, what do you think about the title of the show, man? Jordi Fernandez playbook. What did it look like, man?
Yo, you funny because I just sent you some shit. Because I saw the title while I was scrolling after the game. Because I was watching Leaf on his play-by-play. Shout out to
I was watching it too.
Play-by-play. But yo, Jordi playbook to me, that shit. He got a coloring book over there. Is it a comic book? Like, do it look like he got a playbook, but he got the comic book under the playbook so he could really read Invincible Volume 36? And right. Like, I don't know what's going on over there.
He had Dayron going one-on-one. I said, why? Why
Yo,
versus Jalen
hold on,
Duran, you make it Dayron go 1-on-1? Tell me the reason.
bro. LM saying it's the Pistons, what y'all expect. But 2 years ago, it was the Pistons that had the worst losing streak in the NBA, right?
Right.
So what I'm saying is, like, it don't matter what team it is. Like they changed the trajectory of their team over the course of 2 years. Can we do the same thing? Does it look like we on track to do that? I don't know. You know what I mean? I'm just asking questions, but it's
But
looking real nasty out there.
yeah, like when I look at this coach's game plan, it shows let me see. Nope. Pick and roll. He skipped that page. He ain't got that on his
Right?
playbook. That's not in there.
Crash
Defensive
the
set.
boards, definitely not in there. There's no
Yeah,
crashing of the boards. I was talking that with Leaf, and Leaf was telling me, oh, bro, you can't expect a team to crash the boards if they don't got those type of players. But what I'm saying is the effort of trying to get rebounds instead of
right.
just looking at the ball and say, oh, that's going to the other team, so fuck it, he got it. Like, you could go over there and just you running over there might make him lose focus on the ball so you could get the ball or you could poke the ball out. But if you just let him freely catch
Yeah,
the rebound and you getting back on defense, but you're not even getting back on defense for real, like, at least attempt to go get a rebound.
right.
Like, I don't understand this.
Yeah, what you think about I was watching Leaf too, and I was like, I had seen Diego miss a 3-pointer, and then he got subbed. I was like, yo, what? Like, how you gonna sub dude for missing 1 3-pointer? You don't even let him continue his record. He just broke the record. He just had 1 3-pointer for 34 games straight. I'm thinking he's going to continue with the record, right? Why wouldn't he continue with that record? He don't even give him a chance to continue the record, bro. He let him take 4 3-pointers. You know damn well you be letting Diego take 22 3-pointers. On a night he could have continued the streak of hitting a 3-pointer for a rookie that many times. You take him out of the game. I just didn't understand that, bro. I really didn't, man. I'm keeping it real, bro. Jelio said you can't put it on coaching. We don't have size, talent, or skill, or athleticism. I don't know. Jay Hollywood in the chat said tired of seeing Wolf shooting threes. Yo, man, that's fans is hot. Yo, what's up with all of these big men shooting threes? The Net fans are not happy, man. Not entertained, man. Shit wasn't a good. Happy Black History Month, man. Shout out to Barry again. Happy birthday to you, man. This nigga Barry birthday, Jay.
Oh, shout out to Barry. I did tell Barry. I thought it was yesterday, but was it today? Well, shout out to Barry though.
Yeah, one of the days, one of them.
Yeah, shout out to Barry. Yo. That's my boy right there. He always be talking to me about sneakers. He be pulling off some great sneaker victories lately. So shout to him. Know what I mean?
Yeah.
Word.
Yeah.
That's my bro right there.
Yo, man. I don't like it, Jay. I think it's nasty work. I'm
Yeah,
really
they tell him
not.
to stop blaming the coach because it's what he could do with the people that he got on the floor. But I'm not just blaming the coach. I'm blaming the organization as a whole for taking the stance on losing on purpose. And when you are a coach, you have to do what you have to do with the people that's in front of you. And losing by 60 points and historically losing to, like, the Pistons have never gotten a win of 53 points before. So historically losing is the coach's fault. You don't have to historically lose.
Right.
You can lose.
There's no effort out there. It was just knocking down the 3 ball. And my thing is, yo, the nerve and audacity of Ben Saraf. Ben Saraf is in the backcourt with Cam Thomas. He treating Cam Thomas like he a scrub. Like he ain't passing him the ball. He taking 3-pointers. He was just like not scoring the ball at all. He was scoring all his points from the free throw line. I like the aggression. I like the 4 assists, no turnover. But he gave up a lot of points too. He was getting ripped. I didn't really think Cam Thomas had a good game neither. You feel what I'm saying? I thought he had like 2 bad turnovers, but I just thought all of them look bad. And again, this is a problem that I don't like with Jordi Fernandez too. This is not the player Cam Thomas is. He's not a take more 3-pointers than 2-pointers type of player. By you doing that to him, you take it away from where he's strong, where he is sharpest at, where he's his best at. You're not coaching him the right way to develop for him to in the league. You think everybody's supposed to take a 3-pointer? You got big men on this team. Danny Wolf, a big man, he like 6'10, 6'9. He taking more 3-pointers than 2-pointers. Wrong for that. Y'all don't want to call it out on coaching, then Danny Wolf is wrong for his shot selection. I don't know if Jordi Fernandez is saying, all right, well, you got 9 shots. And if you know what I mean, under 50%, then you're not going to get more than 9 shots. If you over 50%, then you are going to get more than 9 shots. I don't know if he's saying take this amount of 3-pointers or that and take this amount of 2-pointers.
I disagree. You see what Jellio just said? They said you give Phil Jackson this same roster, the exact same thing would happen. I disagree.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I disagree too.
I feel you if that's what you think, but I disagree. I don't think 53 points is the score. Like, even if they'd have lost by 20 or 30, no problem. And that's even a big loss. But no, 53 is insane. And then to lose by 60 another game. And then to lose by 54 another game.
Facts.
Come on, bro.
It's like y'all don't even care. Y'all just out there. If MPJ ain't there, he just carrying y'all. Y'all act like y'all just y'all cool with that. Y'all cool with letting MPJ carry y'all like that. Y'all just cool with that.
I hear a lot of y'all always saying a win is a win and a loss is a loss, but the way you win and lose.
Nah, you trying to destroy the morale of the fabric of morale of the team.
And I feel like even if you if that one, it was one of them wins we got where we was up by 20 in the fourth quarter and we held on and won by like 2 or 1 at the end of the game. That's a bad win. Like, that's still a bad win. Like, even though it was a win, we didn't assert dominance to win the game. It's just that we did enough in the other quarters to make sure we still got the win and still squeaked by. A squeak by win isn't a good win to me. Now, I mean, the same way as losing by 53 isn't a good loss.
Yo, this shit is. I don't think they care. This is what I'm saying. Y'all don't care if the fans say. Y'all just go out there and feel like, y'all won in life. Like, oh, we won in life. We made it to the NBA. So what? We got slapped up by 50 points. Well, let me be clear. Is it 53? Am I bugging?
Yeah, they said because the fucking Pistons in their whole NBA career, the most they've ever won by was 52, and that was against the Celtics. And now we have we made history again by being the worst team to ever lose to them at 53.
Right. I'm starting to think that's how they feel, Mohamed. The check is the same. Win or loss, the check is the same. I don't care if the fans like me, the check is the same. It don't matter to me if they love me or not. The check is the same. This is how they play. They play like, well, I'm good. My rent paid, my light paid, my mama love me, my family love me, everybody love me. Just because the fans talking shit online, it's not about that. Let me talk to y'all. Let me have a heart-to-heart with y'all, from fan to player. This is about the fans caring about the actual Brooklyn Nets really having a roster, a team, constructing and building on going forward amicably. Yeah, we don't expect to win today or now, but at the same time, we do expect to see strides of progress. And my thing is, y'all falling short of that. Y'all not entertaining. The playbook is whack. Y'all taking a bunch of threes. Nobody trying to get to the rim. You try to make us a catch and shoot team because it was a formula for Golden State Warriors or the Boston Celtics. That's not our game because of personnel. We don't have the same personnel, so you can't play the same way.
On defense, I feel like we just be multiple people chasing the person that they pass the ball to. It don't look like it's no structure on defensive assignments. Like it's nasty work out there. But like guys, everybody in the comments seems like they disagreeing. They love Jordi's playbook. They love what's going on out there. So I want y'all to tell me what y'all see from the defensive identity, the whole idea of not crashing the boards at all. Like we're not giving any effort to people. Like after somebody shoot, people running towards the rim to try to get a rebound. Soon as somebody shoot, if it don't miss, everybody is backpedaling. Like that's not. Like if we don't have somebody that's a great scorer that we know the ball is going in, we should be trying to get second chance opportunities. Like, and I know, and I hear what y'all with, like maybe Jordi's fucking thought process is let's get back on defense to defend the ball, but at the same time they throwing touchdown passes on us multiple times, so they not getting back to get the ball. So how about we stop them from getting the rebound first?
Right. Look at the 3-point shots, bro. We missed a bunch of threes. They live and die by the three. They don't even care. They just die by it. Like, fuck it. Like, if we miss it, we miss it. If we miss it again, we gonna miss it again. Like, they don't even care. They just taking a bunch of threes. And you know it hurt my net fair eyes to see the mid-range area between the paint, the dotted, you see the paint, the shaded part, and you see the 3-point line. All of those shots in between those shots are my favorite basketball shots. The mid-range game. It is a lost art, and the Brooklyn Nets don't do it, and it is atrocious. The difference, and I told y'all this. Look, we took what? 1, 2, 3, 4 mid-ranges this game. I want to show y'all this. I want to show y'all this. Like I told y'all, from game to game, I'm going to show y'all the points in the paint. We're going to look at the points in the paint and see how we get dominated all the time. Pause. Let's see. They first and foremost, they got 39 points off turnovers. That's just hurtful to look at. Then
listen,
no, that's us. We got points off turnovers. My bad. Hold on. Let me see what I'm looking for. Points in the paint. We had 77 points. They had 70 points from the paint. Come on, man. That's like come on, man. It's just it's embarrassing how we got done out there. Like, where's your integrity, competitive balls? Polls, but where are they? Like, do you go in the building like, oh, you know we finna lose? Do y'all communicate? I seen Cam Thomas trying to talk to Nolan Traore. Is that a thing? You know, is Cam Thomas talking to the rookies? Like, and Diego not being in the game for, more of the game, like 15 minutes. How he just had a career night in points. He had 25 points and 10 rebounds. The next game, he's 0 for 4 and he 3 points. I don't get it. I really don't get it, yo. I don't get it. And it's nasty. I'm not entertained. I don't like what I see. I didn't like nothing for the most part tonight. Everything was upsetting. Because anytime we did try to get a little momentum, a little run, a little points we scoring or whatever, we was just trading baskets. So it's like, what could we do? You know what I'm saying? We just gotta just suffer. Y'all want the fans to just go through all of the hurt and pain with nothing to gain? Nah, I ain't feeling that, man. Nah, man. Notorious, talk to us, man. Please bring some hope to the podcast, man.
What's good, yeah?
What's good?
Oh, man. Another Nets fans get to live another day.
Listen, man. It's ugly. I'm not going to sit up here and say it's not ugly, but we talked about it during the offseason. We already knew what we were coming into this season. We knew we didn't have the scoring. We said the only real scorers we have are Cam and MPJ. Outside of that, we are lacking it offensively, and it's showing on the floor because the Nets go stretches and stretches without scoring a damn basket, 5-6 minutes plus. But the Nets lack rim pressure and shot creators who can make the defense honest. These kids aren't there yet. It's only so much Jordi can do. I get it. We want to get on Jordi, but listen, if you don't got the players to execute, you just don't got it. They're not there yet. You wanted to see the rookies? Well, here you go. Nobody on this team outside of Cam and MPJ are scorers that who can keep the defense honest, right? We knew before the season started this would happen. We knew we had 4 or 5 rookies we had to develop that had to learn how to shoot and had to learn how to get used to the NBA's physicality. Detroit was once in our shoes. Now let me tell y'all this again. They were once in our shoes. They were getting their snot box rocked for years. They went through the process, and now they're giving out the ass whippings. We have to do the same thing. We have to draft, develop, and earn our stripes. Nobody is going to give you shit in this league, bro. You're going to go and they're not going to show you no mercy. You're going to have to go out there and get it. But besides that, yeah, man, that's all I got on the game. But my man MPJ got robbed, bro. He got robbed. I don't want to hear the bad team narrative because Siakam is currently on a bad team, and MPJ currently has better numbers than him. Powell's on a better team, but MPJ still has better numbers than Powell. The NBA robbed MPJ, bro. But that's all I got for the game.
What's their record though?
What the Siakam and the Pacers?
Yeah,
they below us.
Than us. Hold on. Yeah, I think I mean, it's no defending that shit, bro. MPJ should be there. And I think the NBA should be a little more lenient to first-time All-Stars. If you know this guy been in the All-Star game already and he's close to somebody who just about to make the All-Star, I'm going to lean with that because the game is fast and is forever evolving. So I'm going to always try to have innovative situations where the players that are, from one year to the next, they play better, dramatically better. I think the NBA should acknowledge that more and highlight it more. It leaves a bad taste in fans' mouth not playing MPJ.
Right, real quick, I wanted to respond before I pass. I want to respond to the physicality thing, and I agree with you, Jay. You're 100% right. It kills me when it's like Nets players just sitting there and they don't want to go after the ball and crash the boards. But I also have to be honest, bro. Like Detroit has Jalen Duren and Stu on the floor. Those are 2 man-childs, bro. Like, they are a physical team. It just is what it is. Like, our guys aren't there yet. And I also agree with the person who said Danny Wolf need to get his big ass in the paint and he shoot too many threes. I agree with that, too. But we just don't have the physicality to match up with a team like that. But you are correct, though. I feel like they're not physical enough and they don't try enough to crash the boards. I'm going to pass it on to the next person.
I feel like even James Harden, like if you watch Harden sometimes, he goes and gets some sneaky rebounds because he's there. Like you're going towards the ball. You could poke the ball out his hand as soon as he catch it. Like you don't have to be the most strongest person. It's a team game and you have to attempt to get the rebound. But just looking at it and watching another dude catch it and backpedaling, that's not going to get a rebound.
Yeah, I agree with that. You're right about that. That's for sure. The effort is, you got to have some type of effort out there. I mean, if they bigger than you and more physical than you at least got to try.
And that's why I'm saying it's Jordi, not them, because I feel like Jordi is telling them, backpedal, go get back on defense. Don't try to get the rebound. And that's why I feel like Breeze is talking about what's Jordi's playbook. What is he actually telling them in the huddle, in practice?
Because it's nasty. It's ISO. And what I'm saying is, before I pass it to LM, is it's not just Cam Thomas running ISO. They got Dayron running ISO. I seen Jalen Wilson running ISO. It's like, what the hell? Like, anytime you draw up a play for somebody, it's just an ISO play. No, they can't shot create. And if, again, shout out to JDJ with the counter. But the truth is that I think he was trying to see if one of these players are a shot creator. And they not. I want Jalen Wilson to be one. He not. I wish Nolan Traore would be more efficient. Because he's fast as hell, and I'm saying as a player, as a fan watching player development, I'll say that he'll get there. He's just not there yet. You know what I'm saying? But I don't want to be long-winded. Brooklyn LM, talk to us, man. You seen what happened? You know what I mean? Are you okay, man? Are the Nets fans all right, man? Like, what's happening, man? Y'all good?
I mean, it's Detroit, man. I don't know. I didn't come in this game expecting to win. Realistically, I hope Yegor took lessons from Cade tonight, because just him driving in the paint, being physical, like that's what we need. That's what we need from our point guard. Like going in, driving, getting to the lane, drawing the foul. Like Cade plays physical, you know what I'm saying? And Cade ain't He ain't the fastest, but he damn sure one of the strongest, and he's gonna use his height to his advantage. Um, so I hope he was
18
taking notes
well
tonight.
Fergus.
Um, yeah, man, I just say we don't have aggressive rookies, man. Like we just don't have aggressive rookies. You don't got no Cooper Flags or Dylan that's just gonna go out there. All right, MPJ not out here. Fuck it, I'm gonna go out there and get mine. Like we don't got aggressive rookies, bro, and that's what I sum it up to. Like our leading scorer was Powell with 12. You know what I'm saying? Like it just is nasty work. I think we need just. I would feel better if our rookies was at least a bit aggressive on the scoring end. Yegor having three. Uh, I mean, I told y'all niggas the last time. Watch when you go up against Cade, see how that Utah performance pans out, and you see it here. I mean, it is what it is, but like Joey said, we don't really have the personnel. We really don't. Uh, we are so far from the rest of the league in terms of talent, and you see it tonight. But like I said, I mean, like Joey said as well, a couple of years ago, this was Detroit. The niggas was like 2-28 at some point. So this is their revenge, I guess, in terms of all these years of being asked. Now we the ones that can dish it out. So we just got to be diligent, take our time with this shit, don't rush nothing. You know what I'm saying? And pretty soon we'll be speaking on another team that's tanking, and they got to go through their tank process, and we'll be beating on them. So, I'm just waiting until that moment come. But I mean, I just want to see the rookies be aggressive, man. Powell was the leading scorer. It would be nice if he had around 20 instead of 12. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, at the end of the day, it is what it is. I want our rookies to be aggressive, take more shots. You know what I'm saying? When MPJ is out, definitely damn sure take more shots.
Facts.
That's what blows my mind. If MPJ is out, Yego should have the green light, Drake should have Nolan, whoever. Like go out there and just shoot, bro. Like I don't know what was up with Jordi with Yego tonight. Like he took like 3 shots and then he pulled out the game or something. Like I don't
Facts. 4 shots. That's it. 15 minutes. That's it. I ain't understand.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I mean, Detroit was just. I feel like they was just. We was doing our thing in the first quarter, and then by the second half, actually by the second quarter, they just turned up and was like, all right, like let's get this shit
took
over
off on us.
So as soon as I saw Thompson hit that half court shot, took it from Cam Thomas and hit the half court, I was like, yeah, this shit over. I mean, it is what it is. But I mean, we fourth in the tanking rankings, so I guess that's a good thing to come.
We're tied for third, actually. We're tied for third now, I believe.
Yeah, tied for third. So I mean, that's a good thing to take out of it. So
ain't we tied for the worst record in the league now too?
No,
that's Sacramento.
Right. Yeah.
Oh, the worst record
so,
in the East.
Yeah, we dropped to number 4.
Yeah, so it's a three-way race now. So if there's any positive you can take out of it, is that. But other than that, I just beg the rookies to be more aggressive. That's all I want. But bounce pass to John.
John, talk to us, man. What's the word, John? What's up with Yego, man? What happened, man?
What's up with Jordi, man? 14 minutes. Like, I get it. We all knew the Detroit Pistons were going to put an ass whooping on this team. It's just you got to let the rookies work through it. Like, I get it. Yegor and Nolan weren't showing enough physicality, but have you seen them? They're not at the physical level they should be as rookies, and that's going to come with time and development. But in Jordi's case, and I've said this on multiple shows, Jay, you weren't here for a few shows, but I said Jordi wants perfection from these guys. They don't give him perfection. He benches them for Jalen Wilson playing 27 minutes, a guy who got on this roster, not because his skill set has changed the last 3 years, because of good character. Okay, let good character play for 27 minutes, and your rookies get to watch that and try to work on their errors. Like, Jordi's just got to get out of his own head. Jordi thinks he's teaching these guys lessons by benching them. No, they got to let them go through the grinds and the struggles, or else they're not going to get better. Like that last game of Utah, I was excited about it because that's probably the best development we'll see all year, with these rookies actually playing and feeling like they're accomplishing something, not just getting their asses kicked to get their asses kicked. But Jay, I think you might be right about the coloring book. I mean, me, LM, we called out for weeks saying outside of the one-man rock band MPJ system, does Jordy ever run any schemes with these kids? Does he ever get them opportunities? Like the fact that they still have under 9 shot attempts as rookies together, it's disappointing. Like it was a miracle that 2 of them were over 10 the last game. It's like at this stage of the development process, the second half, the rookies should at least, like LM said, at least have over 10 at this point, even if they're makes or misses. Like you want to, like LM said, get more aggressive, like Joey said, be more confident. But just as Joey says, these rookies don't have the physicality aspect of the games. But Jordy, he takes that as, oh, this is a way for me to criticize these guys constructively. It's not. You just got to let them work on their skills. But you clearly see, I think what this was the rookie's first big welcome to the NBA moment, because Detroit is number 1. That's the caliber that these rookies want to get to the level in the next few years.
They have
got
the number 1 defense too.
Yeah,
they have the number 1 defense.
Right, and you saw the bigs. I mean, before tip-off, look at Duran, look at Claxton. One looks like the Incredible Hulk. The other guy looks like he's still college frat boy weight. It's like I keep saying this. The center position needs to be addressed. I don't know what Sean wants to do this week. Let's put the MPJ stuff to the side. I feel thoughts and prayers to him and his family for his loss, but it don't seem like he's going there right now. Claxton and Dayron both have value, both in multiple conversations with teams. Trade one of them, get value back, and move forward. This center combination of Claxton, Dayron against caliber talent like Detroit is not going to hold the next few years if this is what we have to keep seeing, because they give you no interior presence. I'll give it to Claxton. He had 5 quick buckets in the first quarter, went silent as a mouse the rest of the way. Danny Wolf, he actually had a bucket over Durant, full force. And I'm like, that is impressive. Claxton does stuff like that consistently. I wouldn't be as critical of him, but Claxton only does so much. And that's why the center position issue needs to get addressed soon. Because if you want to be a real,
John, can I ask you a question? Do you think Danny Wolf shoots too many threes, though?
Everybody's shooting threes. I agree with you. Like Danny Wolf, I said this on previous shows. Out of all the bigs we had the last 10 years, he's probably the best I've seen shoot threes, but you want to see more of an interior game. He's shown us he could score at the rim. He can make plays for others. But now Jordy has really altered his game as a wing right now to take a lot of threes, but that's not Danny Wolf's role. I know Leaf will get into it a bit about it, but it's like Jordy's putting these guys in positions of failure because he wants them to learn positionless basketball. But at this point, don't you want them to show their strengths and gradually increase that over time when they're stronger, they're quicker and stuff like that? But Jordy, I feel like he's working backwards with development. Just like Leaf said, 95% tank, 5% development. But maybe Jordy will see the light eventually and allow these rookies to work on the games more. But other than that, this worked for the tank aspect tonight. But just like Jay said, Jordy needs to figure out better schemes with these kids. I get the MPJ system is what he built for this season, but it's called adaptability. Every day, Jordy says 1% better. These guys got to adapt. Jordy, you got to adapt too. We know these rookies get their asses kicked against top caliber talent, but no effort, no fight whatsoever. That third quarter, it looked like us versus the Harlem Globetrotters out there in that third quarter. Dunk after dunk after dunk, turnover. It's like at the end of the day, we know there will be some bad games, but we've seen that team play bad games and give you effort. This was not what you want to see from a developmental aspect. Of course, the tank is primary, but we want to see Jordy trust the rookies more, and I just don't see it. So Jay was 100% spot on. Whatever coloring book Jordy's using, get rid of it, burn it, and trust the rookies. You were one of the people smiling and dancing when we did something historic drafting 5 rookies. So own up to it, Jordy. Get 1% better, but good for the tank. Let's get a top pick, and I'll pass the ball to Leaf.
For sure. Shout out to John. Leaf, talk to us. You did the play-by-play. Yo, man. Yo, you got all my respect, bro. Like,
thanks, Leaf.
Ugly ass game, man.
You all right? You all right, Leaf?
Did Leaf just fall backwards?
He did. I see his hat.
I don't want to be interrupted, bro. When I say anything that I'm about to say, bro.
Oh man!
Hey, put Leaf on the power screen, Breezy.
Yo, clear out ISO.
No. Leave it right there. I don't want to be interrupted. I don't give y'all enough credit for the commitment to these past couple of years, man. Like, obviously Breeze, obviously Jay, PT, everybody on this Twitter, everybody on this social media, bro. Like, I mean, we are all in since the debacle of Katie and Kyrie, but this shit right here fucking stinks, bro. It stinks. It is garbage. It is nasty. And I'm gonna address everything that everybody said. I don't want to be interrupted. Now, in the case of MPJ, it goes back to me being it goes back to my mind thinking the way that I think. I knew the NBA was going to do that because we are costing them money. And if y'all was looking at the podcast yesterday, I put up a demographic explaining how we were sixth last year in top teams in gross. This year, as of 2 days ago, we are number 9. That means we lost the NBA money. That means that the TV money that they were supposed to get from KD, Kyrie, when we traded them, they didn't get, and they still pissed off about it. I'm not even going to go into the draft or nothing like that. The development process stinks right now. And the reason why I put a lot of pressure on these players to be great quickly is because what's dangling over their head is free agency dollars. And we all know that our front office is not the least bit shy about going out there and go getting a whole new team full of free agents, bro, if they need to replace these players. They got to be good, and they got to be good fast. That's how it works. I'm sorry. I know a lot of people going to disagree. It is what it is. It's the truth. Second, never mind the playbook. I'm looking at some of these losses, and I'm thinking 60, 50, 50, 30, 20, 40, 60. I'm getting to the point where like my patience is being tried, bro. Like I mean, like it was enough for me to rage when I was back home in Brooklyn, but I can't rage here because now I live with a woman and her daughter, and I
Pipe down, man.
No, I feel you.
listen,
I feel you, bro.
listen. I need y'all to understand what's going on. I think we all come up in here every single night or every other night, bro, like and talk about what we want for the team or what we would like to see for the team. The bottom line is that front office is not in sync on what the fans is looking for and what in sync on what they're looking for because there is no identity. There is none. Right now, you drafted basically 5 projects and you got to let them develop. Don't none of these niggas remind me of what Cade was in his rookie season. Don't none of these niggas remind me of what Jalen Duran was in his rookie season. Don't none of these niggas remind me of what the Pistons was when they was losing 28 games. Because I talked to Pistons fans before I got here, and they were reminding me how close all of them games that they lost were. Them 30 losses, bro. A lot of them games were close. For those of y'all that don't know, and y'all can and I got the URL. I'm gonna put the URL in the private chat just to show y'all. A lot of them games was close. They melted down at the end. They had Monty Williams as a coach who was purposely blowing games for them. The bottom line is the development process for this team and for these rookies absolutely stinks. It is not going in the right motion. I don't know if it's Jordy. I don't know if it's upstairs, but whoever it is, they need to clean this shit up, clean it up in a hurry. And for those of y'all that's waiting for these top 4 picks, I'd just like to remind you, yes, I did watch that game with Kansas and BYU. AJ DeBonsa got literally destroyed. He got destroyed. I saw it. I saw that game while I was at work. They had it on 3 different TVs.
Before we segue into that game, because we definitely going to talk about it. The reason why I'm telling you I'm not entertained by the Brooklyn Nets, I tell y'all over and over. We 29th in pick and rolls. So there's 28 other teams that run the pick and roll better than us. And as you can see, the losing teams don't run the pick and roll, and the winning teams do. Say what you want about Charlotte, they like 8-2 in their last 10. Playing really good basketball. We just seen the Suns, the Wizards, whatever, the Celtics, the Mavs. These are the top teams that run the pick and roll. And I'm saying that to say that Jordi Fernandez don't have this in his offense. It is clear as day. It shows us right here. Out of all of the possessions that he takes, is he runs it 12.9% out of 100%, right? So I'm saying that's bad. You know what I'm saying? And that being said, we don't get a lot of points from it. We only get 11 points from the pick and roll. The best team in the NBA, with the pick and roll is OKC. They get 20 points a game from the pick and roll. Now, I'm just, and they run it fit. They got 15 attempts at it. They got us running in 9 attempts. Okay, but to me, I'm still not happy with that number to keep it real.
Before I throw this stinking ass basketball dot back on the court, bro, I just want to say to all y'all, man, like, listen, to John, to LM, to Joey, Jay, Breeze, bro, like, like either I gotta be literally psychotic out of my mind being here the last 3 years, or y'all gotta be some of the most, but like down to the bone and down to the grave, 6 feet under, like do or die individuals that I've
Bro,
ever been associated.
when I started podcasting, we was a losing team. We wasn't a winning team. That's what people don't know about me. I didn't start when KD and Kyrie, you know what I'm saying?
I remember.
Yeah,
we remember what it was like back then. How bad it was.
I'm pretty sure everybody was on here before them KD and them came.
I started doing Nets games immediately after KD and Kyrie left. Man, I'm like, I could be considered by most people like, yo, what the hell is wrong with you, Leaf? Like,
nah, but Leaf, I'm sure we've all been here before KD and Kyrie even thought of coming.
Nah, we have, bro. Like, I mean, I could listen. I could go in. We could go in a whole circle about who been here, this, that, the third. The point is the where we're going, and I don't like where we're going.
Leaf.
Can I say this?
I think we know. I think we know the two.
Oh, well, Mike, yeah, go to
I'm gonna just say this. I'm gonna just say this before I pass. Listen, I can honestly say what we have been seeing, bro. We understand why the dangling fruit right now is the free agency dollars. It's basically saying, bro, like, yo, these players either need to turn into something immediately, or guess what? They're gonna be replaced by free agents. Fast pass.
No, I think we know the two glaring issues with the Nets, and we keep addressing them. Listen, you're not going to win in this league if you don't have competent point guard play and you're marshmallow soft on the inside. And unfortunately, we are marshmallow soft on the inside, and we're still trying to work out our point guard situation. Those are two glaring issues. Now,
center position is bad too.
Yeah. So
Joey, I'm not mentioning nothing about the paint no more, because when I mention ideas, bro, they got vetoed, bro. So I'm done. I already mentioned my ideas. It's over with.
Yeah.
Over with.
But I still want the Nets to stay the course, man. I don't want them to go. Me personally, I don't want them to do the free agency thing. I want them to stay the fucking course. Do not give in. I know it's ugly now, but listen, this is the real first year to tank, because the last year I ain't really count that shit because we still had Dodo and Schroeder and all those other leftovers still on the roster.
Right. So that one, man.
This is, to me, we got the rookies. We drafted the rookies, and this is the real first year of the tank to me. And I know it's ugly. It's hard to watch.
Imagine drafting 5 first-round picks and still tanking.
I mean,
we knew
who we thought these rookies was going to be.
Right. Listen, I mean, this is really the first year of their development. Like,
I mean, we ain't get Cooper Flag here, y'all. Come on.
Right.
Yep. Yo.
So
we had 5 first-round picks though, and that was the problem when I kept saying, why are we using all 5 picks? Because I don't think like you should have consolidated the picks to get a better pick.
I think we should have just kept it out.
That's not even what I wanted to talk about.
But let's keep it a buck. Who's really turning up this year as rookies? Well, you be like, that's actually got you like raising an eyebrow, like, damn. So it's VJ Con Knipple, and Cooper Flag. That's really it. Everybody else is either doing decent
We
or below
can't
average.
forget about Derek Queen, bro. Like,
Right, Derek
Yeah,
Queen
I'm
and
saying, but I would put Derek
whoever else
Queen in
it
the
was
decent. I would put Derek Queen in the
we can't
decent
forget about
category.
Cedric
So
Coward
if
neither,
hold
bro.
on,
Like Cedric Coward is
bro,
ball
and if
too.
any of them were on the
bro,
Nets, they should or would
I'm
be
just
getting way
saying
more
those are
opportunities than
decent.
they
Those
getting
are
on their team.
decent players. Cedric and Derek Queen are decent players. I'm not putting them in the VJ, Con Knipple, Cooper Flag category. I'm not
Man,
doing
you
that.
better watch some Memphis games, my nigga. I ain't gonna lie. That nigga
That's
Cedric Coward is cold.
Some
that's a
people
rap
are
move.
just getting way more
I'm not saying
opportunity
that,
than
but
other people.
what I'm saying, let me land my plane. What I'm saying is,
Jermaine.
if we missed out, then a lot of other people missed out too. Because
I don't care
mean,
what other people doing though. It's about
I'm
what
just
we doing.
saying
Me
though.
neither.
What I'm saying is, we could have still consolidated those picks, and we still would have. It was a chance we didn't get a rookie that was jumping off the porch right away.
We didn't have to draft a
Bro,
third
we're not
point
the only
guard.
team that
Then
didn't
that would
straight
be
up
the
So
need
fault.
it.
That would be the fault
Nobody
of the
was
people who drafted
We
them.
did
So
not have to draft 3 point
nobody was
guards, bro.
trading up in that draft
Like
anyway,
drafting
bro.
2 point guards
You
was
know what's so
idiotic.
bad about this? Well, let's just wait. What's about this Raft mood? We had Ryan Corkburn, Reynard, and Hugo Gonzalez. Everybody see what Hugo's doing in Boston right now? Dude is contributing in so many different ways. And it's
they're
like
doing
we
good.
wait this
Those are
on
good
Raft.
players, John. But are they?
But
But
Hugo
do
is
they
doing
look
good
like
in a
life
role, though.
altering NBA players? Like they can change the direction of a franchise? No.
Yeah,
The only
maybe.
ones looking like that right now is VJ, Con Knipple, and fucking Cooper Flag.
But those
Yeah,
are the
but
only ones getting high level PT. But if they were on a different
Yeah.
team, maybe they would like the other
I
players
don't
on
know
a
about
different team.
that.
Nah, Cooper would
Playing
be getting
time
high
don't
playing
matter.
time wherever
No,
he
But
went.
now,
y'all
hold
not
on,
listening.
hold
Y'all
on.
not listening. Y'all listening to
Go
respond
ahead.
and not listening to understand.
Go ahead.
I'm
Go
telling
ahead.
you, them other players that Leaf is talking about, if they were on a team where they were able to get more minutes and more play time, they may be able to perform high. But if you buried on the bench behind somebody else, you're not gonna get the looks, the shows, the minutes.
I
the
feel
points
like
per
Queen
game.
is
the only nigga I'm
Queen is
putting in that
starting though.
category is Dylan Harper. That's it.
Right.
Queen is starting. Yeah,
What
Dylan
about
Queen is
Harper is
getting
probably the
minutes.
only
Pierce
every
is
other
getting
rookie y'all
minutes.
talking about, they in the lineup.
Dylan Harper is the only talented nigga in the draft right now, not getting the minutes he deserves.
that's a fair point. That's a fair point. And he was playing in the
Everybody
NBA Cup
else
a
is
few
either
weeks, 2
starting
months
or
ago.
getting reasonable minutes.
We
So
just listen.
I wanted
Yeah,
to ask y'all this question
can
real
I say
quick
one thing?
before.
Because I was supposed to go next, right quick.
That's
I
cool.
just don't see how y'all feel like the other night y'all was up here. Oh, I don't see how you could be a Nets fan. Don't judge the Nets. Don't be a Nets fan if that's how you feel. I gotta agree with everything that the organization does to be a fan of the team.
Who
No,
told you
I'm not
that?
saying
Who
that,
told you?
no.
We never told you that.
The
No.
other night that y'all
I
was
mean,
Yeah.
saying that
you know
because
what? I
I was sitting here.
never
I was sitting here
addressed
asking niggas.
that, bro, at all, bro.
We don't
Because
even like Sean Marks. Like, come on.
I never addressed that, bro. Like, listen, the thing
Ugh.
is, bro, like, I know what I was saying, bro, off the strength of, I know how the front office has constructed is what's going to do. Like, I'm gonna always be a fan of the Brooklyn Nets, bro. Like, but I just don't like what's going on in the front office and the people that's running the
At
shit.
all.
I don't gotta be a fan of the people that's running the show. I
At all.
don't.
And you know what? This is why this week is important because we only play one last game before the deadline. So this is all Sean and Joe's week. It's not really the players have done everything they've had to do up to this point. It's about now them evaluating this roster, seeing what's out there. We gotta see what moves made. If Sean decides to do nothing again, well, either he feels really good about where we're gonna pick, or this is just throwing darts at a board and like Leaf is saying, wait for that next big white shark to be available for the price.
only pick I have a problem with is the Saraf pick.
Oh
Even
my
though
God.
I see issues with Nolan, Yegor, Drake's, and Danny's game, I still see the potential there. The only one I don't see the potential is Ben Saraf.
Did you see his shots tonight? The running, throw it up, fake mid ranger, and then he had this easy wide open lane. He was dribbling the ball. He's like, "I gotta finish it, guys. Not my house." Like they smacked that away from him.
I wanted to
come
ask
on,
Breezy
bro.
about
Bro,
the
are we
Cam Thomas
watching a
trade to the
worse
Bucks.
version than Killian Hayes, bro?
Hold
Yo,
on.
my
What did you say?
15-year-old,
Hold
my
on,
15-year-old cousin better
Hold
than
on, Notorious.
Saraf.
Hold on, what Notorious said? What you said?
I wanted to ask you about the Cam Thomas trade to the Bucks. It was reported that the Bucks were interested in your man.
Okay, for who though?
I don't think that got noise.
It's Gary Harrison the second.
Nah,
Reportedly.
he was a first.
I don't think
I don't
there's
think
noise
he
there. I ain't
appreciated
gonna lie.
enough to be a second, bro. You got to give us a first. You ain't giving
A
us the
first for
first.
Cam
Bro,
Thomas?
Come on, Breeze.
Yeah.
See, Cam's not worth
My
the first.
nigga,
That's respectful. He's not worth the first.
bro,
That's just
he
one
You're
ain't
with
not
worth
getting a
himself.
it.
first for Cam
Hold
I
on.
Thomas,
don't.
man.
Listen. Hold on. Let me say this,
I don't
bro.
think Breeze pay
Hold on. Let
attention
me
to
say
how
this.
the trades work, bro.
Hold on. Let me say this, bro. As
Bro,
much
y'all
as
asking him what he want and how
can I
he feel about it. Know what I mean? Like
right.
the fuck?
Well, that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah, exactly. Like I'm trying to articulate why I'm saying it, my logic to it. In a nutshell, what I'm saying is, first and foremost, he was a first. Second off, if you trying to and sell him is the bad word. If you trying to negotiate and you're trying to get with more of what you want, then for one, you should be starting that first round 27th pick. If they're not talking that, whoever they got can't score the ball the way that Cam Thomas could score the ball. And I'm gonna tell you like this: in the rebuild, and you ain't got no superstar, if you ain't got nobody that could put points on the board, fans ain't gonna come out. And they ain't gonna want to pay to see us people score or a player score 77 points. Or for lack of better examples. And I'm saying that to say somebody like Cam Thomas for the Bucks, once Giannis is gone, bro, the Bucks is getting whooped by everybody. I mean, the Celtics are who they are, but they wipe the floor with them balls. You know what I'm saying? So it's like the problem is we shouldn't be the one passive aggressive at the negotiating table. They want Cam Thomas, they need somebody that can score and see how much you can get. And like I said, the minimum is a first round pick. I don't really care for the player. We done drafted
Can I just
3-4
interject
players.
one
That
thing?
sounds good in
Wait,
fantasy land, but in
can I say one
reality,
thing?
that shit is
You're
not
thinking like
happening.
Sean
Cam
Marks
for a
thinks.
first
Sean
round
Marks
pick is
always over.
crazy work.
Wait, can I say this one thing? You're thinking just like Sean Marks thinks, Breeze, and I can understand your logic a bit, not fully, but this is what Sean always does. He always wants to have the advantage. He always wants to say, well, if I'm included in something or I got a star you want, it's 5, 6 picks, 3 at max. It's like this is a new CBA era. You see how desperate GMs are holding on to those firsts right now, like gold? This is a new era. What Sean did before that, he got away with it because he had superstar talent. We don't necessarily have that anymore. So if we're going to be involved in facilitating trades, you'll be lucky to get maybe protected first or a swap right now for taking on a bad salary. If Sean thinks he's going to get more for that, for anybody that's not MPJ, like he's got
My
to
point,
wake up here a little bit, Breeze, or else
my
I
nobody's
don't
going
point,
to
even
want
my
think
to
it's
put
on
this
point
in
is,
Sean. That's
together.
just
listen,
not Cam
my
Thomas'
point is,
value.
my point is, if they want to do business with us, how could they do better if they're not taking what we offer? Like you making it seem like we the ones on the fence. No, y'all the ones on the fence. Y'all the ones about to trade y'all superstar that got y'all a championship that y'all ain't having 50 years. Y'all the ones that's about to on the brink of a rebuild and don't really want to go through a rebuild and just want to go to like just a readjust. Y'all the ones, that's the Bucks. That's not us. We understand what it is. They whole fan base about to go through a culture shock. They once they seen Giannis develop, Giannis was there from a rookie. They seen the fan base, seen Giannis go from a rookie and what he was then to winning the NBA championship. Once they won that NBA championship, you know how fans are. They either want to be competitive enough to go in the playoffs or win it all again. And because they trying to give the fans what they want, they miss all of those years after they won the NBA championship. Now I'm saying that to say the honeymoon is over. They know what it is. And Giannis not winning there no more. Y'all heard what I said. He did what he did to Kyrie Irving. He can't win there no more. The basketball gods won't allow it. Now that being said, he on a trade block. Again, my point is this. They need us more than we need them. And if Sean Marks is talking
That
like
is
Big Fan
true.
Breeze, if he talking like me, John, he going in there knowing that. Going in
The
there
only
knowing everything I just
That don't
said.
mean we're gonna get a first pick and
The
first round
only
pick
way
out
we
of it
get a
though.
first in this deal is
That's
That
if
is
we
what
true
take
too,
back.
Yellow.
Let me just say this one thing. The only way we get a first in this, if we're doing a multi-team deal, right? We're like the 4th or 5th team. The only way we get a first is we're taking back Kyle Kuzma's horrible $20 million contract, and one of these teams that's trading for Giannis throws us a first. It's not going to be from the Bucks. It'll probably be from a 3rd or 4th team, like let's say the Warriors. They throw us a first to take on Kuzma's bad contract. That's the only way we get an actual first. We're taking back small contracts and not just going to throw us first. So the Nets would have to use that valuable cap space Sean doesn't want to use right now to take back a bad contract like Kuzma, and then you get a first. If we do that, I'm fine with that because Kuzma and MPJ's salaries equate a $60 million max slot to go star hunting in a year or two. So I'll be fine with that, but you're not getting first another way, Breeze. I don't think if we're a part of
Bro,
this. Let's
it
remember,
ain't no,
the
ain't
Warriors
no
and some of these other teams can
bro.
do a
I'm not.
one-on-one deal.
But what
We're
I'm
not
saying
necessarily
is,
doing
I'm
meeting.
not taking a second. You talking about I'm not getting them first? You making it seem like I'm taking what they give me. If you're not giving me a first, close my door and tell them
Okay.
to pull me back.
It sound like a
Oh,
deal
okay.
not
Then
gonna get made.
you
That's
gonna
what
have
it
to live
sounds
with
like.
Cam Thomas just walking away with not for nothing.
Exactly, Lee. Thank you. This is the thing
Exactly.
we're not
Listen,
talking about yet.
we already got
If Cam
a
doesn't,
a lot of seconds. We already got a lot of seconds. We
wait.
what we
So
need,
That's true
we need a
too.
second.
if we
Right,
don't
but
trade
then
Cam by Thursday, there's a legit chance they are going to waive him, and that's going to be a horrible situation because you could have had a chance to get something. You decided, hey, we treat this kid bad. We thought he was going to take a shot to go somewhere else. He's like, nah, I'm good. Just waive me. That would be a horrible way to end this, letting the kid go for nothing. Like, at least find a
I just don't think
destination
you're
he
getting
wants
a
to go
first
to
for
and
him.
take what you can get at
At
this
least not
point.
from Milwaukee. I don't think
Yeah,
you're getting a first from Milwaukee. If you can get a first from him, first from another team, you might get a first if you package Cam with somebody. But him by himself, nah, I don't think you're getting a
exactly.
first out of that. You might have to
Right.
put MPJ in that or something or another or somebody else or Clax
Yo,
probably.
exactly. Do they need
I
a
feel
center?
like
We can send Clax
we
there.
was gonna get the most with Cam, bro, if we should put him in that 4-team trade that the Warriors and the Kings was in and the Bulls was in earlier on, bro. That's the
Kings
only
ain't a
time we
part
was
of
gonna
that
get the most.
anymore. Kings
I
ain't a
mean,
part
maybe
of
I
that
that.
know
They
they
trade,
did.
maybe
traded
that
it
trade
out.
Yeah,
still,
We gotta talk
maybe
about
yeah,
that
they
that.
trade
did.
still
Nah, the
exists.
Kings
They
did
just
that
not,
trade
they didn't
last
pull the
night.
plug.
Nah, they not. The Kings is not in it though. The Kings, they pulled the plug last night. On Toaster Strudel and Keon Ellis. So like
Right.
that was that. Then they were supposed to get a first round pick back from that. Mind you, bro, like that's the one organization that's more stupider than ours, bro. Like so they didn't get that. They sold Strudel and Ellis and they two second round
Yo,
picks, so they ain't getting nothing
can
back.
I
Yo,
ask y'all a
hold on.
question? How old
Go
is
ahead, go ahead. I wanted to say so. It's about the
What's
how
shooting
old
going?
is
thing. Go
Isaiah Hartenstein? Because I heard the OKC was trying to move
I think
him.
he's like
bro.
28.
I'm
I ain't
hold
gonna
on.
front.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind taking Isaiah Hartenstein. I like him, bro. I think he's a solid center.
Depends on the asking
You
price.
know, you know what I heard, Joey? I heard they might want Dayron. They might be willing to give up that late 2026 Rockets first for him and Usman
I
Dieng
don't need a
for
solid
Dayron.
center right now. I need a game changing center right now,
No,
bro.
did you already
Nah,
said
but
that?
if we got a
Wait,
solid center and
Leaf,
if we get a game changing guard like old boy from Kansas, then we talking.
Leaf. If Leaf. If OKC offered you Usman Dieng in a first for Dayron, would you take it at this point?
Who the hell is Usman Dieng, bro? You said
He's a
OKC.
young player on the bench, not getting much
Wait,
playing time right now, and we
wait,
get a
hold
first.
on. Repeat that trade again. They
It would
offered
be
me.
it would be Usman Dieng and the Rockets 2026 first that OKC has for Dayron. Would you take that deal?
Well, I take that. I'll take anything right now. I'll take a bag of cookies right
Niggas
now,
talk
bro.
about
Like,
niggas talk
get the
about
shit that I
Nah,
Hartenstein
just
as
what
a
saw,
going
bro.
regular
on with the
center, but
bag of
guess what?
cookies?
I would take Hartenstein over Claxton or Dayron any day of the week. And
Well, what
twice on
Yo,
picks?
hold
Sunday.
on, listen.
What picks would you
Listen,
want
hold on,
back though? 'Cause we would have to swap picks with them. If we're doing
listen,
Claxton Hartenstein, we probably have to swap picks with them. So, what picks would you
listen.
want from them and swap with them?
Hold on, y'all. Listen. I was big on Hartenstein before the Knicks got him. As soon as he was on the trade block, I knew he was nice because I watched him. Now I'm only saying that to say he was part of Jalen Brunson's success with the PNR, and he's
Facts.
definitely part of Shea's success with the PNR.
Facts.
Bro, I'm
And
telling
we
you,
wouldn't
bro.
be getting bitched in the paint if we had Hartenstein. I can guarantee you that.
Yeah, he is definitely more of an enforcer than Clax.
If we could get two of their 2026 first, swapping Clax for Hartenstein, I'm definitely open to it. I even swap them a Knicks first to get two of their 2026 first right now. So there could
John,
be something
what
there.
is his contract looking like? Because I know he got paid by OKC.
Hartenstein's making $29 million on an expiring, I think, next year, or he has a team option or something that likely they would turn down. So if they were going to swap us, if they would have swapped us with Claxton, it actually helps their bill a bit because Hartenstein's making closer to 30, Claxton's descends the next 2 years. It would just come down to pick swapping. Like, what picks would we swap to get one or two of their 2026 firsts? That's what it would come down to at that point.
Hold up. I got news. We
Uh-oh.
got news.
Oh,
What's the news?
Warriors, Bucks, and Nets are finalizing a 3-team trade that sends
fake.
Giannis.
Wait.
Nah, that's
That's
fake.
Who's it from? Who's it from,
I
Leaf?
saw that on Twitter, and then I went to the
Chris
Chris B.
Haynes.
Haynes website. I
That's
mean, the
Chris
What?
Haynes.
I gotta look this up. I'm checking.
That was a
That's
parody
Chris
account.
Haynes.
Yeah, that's fake, bro.
I will say though,
It
just
said
to
Chris B.
jump in here,
Haynes, not Chris B. Haynes.
Oh
the
man.
Bulls are closing in on a deal though. Like I wouldn't say closing in on a deal, but right now they're the ones actually negotiating the most. Their odds went from plus 4,000 to plus 310 today. So there's something brewing with that with Giannis in Chicago.
Giannis in
What's the Bulls-
Chicago?
what's the Bulls- hold on,
What?
what's the Bulls
Giannis-
offering?
2 years
Huh?
ago,
What's the Bulls-
2 years ago, Giannis said if he left the Bucks, he would want to go to Chicago.
He did say that.
That's insane. Oh man.
Yeah, as of right now, they have jumped as if he was to leave Milwaukee, the Bulls are now the favorites to get him.
They jumped ahead of the line.
Giannis and Giddy. Wow. Yeah.
Huh? I
I
also
don't
heard
know.
Cleveland. I don't know how true that is, but
They can't make that work. They'd have to give up Garland. I think Mobley. Like that would be a nice situation.
If Milwaukee trade Giannis, bro, literally across state lines, bro. Like, come on, bro. Like that. Like, what? I need to know what Chicago giving up for this, bro.
Exactly.
Like, this got to be. I need
That's
to
the
know,
question.
bro.
Probably Vucevic, Patrick Williams,
I don't need
You know
people
what? I did hear Vucevic's name in a lot of trade talk.
Kevin Hooter. He'd probably be going too. I think
I
that's.
don't even think.
Bro, for Giannis, I mean,
I need to
feel
know
like
what draft capital are they giving up?
I was
bro,
gonna say,
this
I mean,
ain't no trade.
realistically-
This ain't no Trae Young trade, bro. If you giving up Giannis, you have to give up a lot, bro.
That's a fact.
But this is
They would
why
give up
Milwaukee
Zach
need to trade
Collins.
Giannis in the off season. That's why.
Patrick
This is
Williams.
stupid.
Hold on. Let Net Press say what he was going to say. What you say, Net Press?
I was gonna say realistically, they would have to give up Zach Collins, Patrick Williams, Kobe White, probably Ayo Dezuma, and Noah Senge. Plus,
Wow.
they'd have to give up their
Ew.
2026 first unprotected, their 2028 first, their 2030, their 2032 unprotected, and they're probably gonna have to give up either a 2029 or a 2031 swap.
That is a lot.
I feel like
Hey,
Bucks
Dylan.
is settling.
Dylan.
There's better
Hey,
deals
Dylan.
out there, bro.
Dylan, what you think about that Cam Thomas
Like
to
what?
Milwaukee trade?
I don't know. I
See
feel
that?
like San Antonio or
I think
OKC got
whatever
a better
trade
deal.
Nets find out for Cam Thomas is a great trade, so I don't care what the return is. Sorry, Bree.
Giannis is
but
an
my
idiot.
bad.
So Gary Harrison the second.
hold on.
What do you want to go to Bulls for?
Hold on. It's so funny. I haven't seen Cam Thomas in any trade conversation. But hold on. This thing with Giannis. Hold on. I want to hear what LM's saying. You saying the Spurs got a better trade package than this? Like, what do you mean?
No, I was saying, like, I thought, like, realistically, I thought, because we all thought the noise was pairing Giannis up with Wemby and them. So I thought at least, they would give up probably Dylan Harper or whatever the case may be in that. But
LM, I heard that they didn't want to give up Dylan. Is that true?
No, Tim McMahon reported on ESPN a few days ago that Houston and Spurs were not in the Giannis sweepstakes. They're fine where they're at. They weren't gonna seriously entertain it. So any of that talk, it's done. They're
Now,
not involved.
I have seen Giannis linked to Miami as well.
Why would
Yeah, I've
Miami
seen
do
them linked
it?
to
They're
Miami.
package. They have to give up Hero and Keller Ware. What's left over? Like Norman Powell? Really?
They're talking about Draymond Green coming to the Nets? The fuck they talking about?
That's not real. That's not
What
real.
they talking about, man?
I would fucking kill myself with Draymond Green.
Man, that nigga would never come to the Nets.
Hold on. What you said, Dylan?
I was saying the only deal that even makes sense for Milwaukee is Portland. People are not talking about Portland enough. If they want Giannis, they're going to get him. They have Drew Holiday. They have Damian Lillard. The package that they would have to send out would be 3 of the Bucks swap picks back to Milwaukee, plus 2 or 3 of their own picks, plus Jeremy Grant, Scoot Henderson, and then Hanson Yang. That gets it done immediately.
That works. I don't know.
Why would you want to go there?
Because
would he want to go to Portland?
Because he wants to play with Drew Holiday.
Maybe Scoot Henderson can be revived in the East. I don't know.
Didn't he
Who
already
knows?
play with Dame? No, I don't know. That seems
Yeah,
far.
he played with Dame
Henderson's a
and
bust.
And he was pissed off that Dame was traded, and then he was also upset that Drew Holiday was traded. It's already been reported that Giannis wants to play with Drew again. So if there's any team that makes the most sense based on draft capital, young players that they already have, it's Portland with ease.
I ain't gonna lie. Giannis, Denny, and Shaden Sharp sound nice.
The sneakiest team to get Giannis would be The sneakiest team to get Giannis from Toronto, man. Imagine Scotty Barnes, Ingram, and Giannis.
Donovan Clingan. Yeah, that's a nice squad out west. If he in Portland, I ain't gonna lie.
Portland's a sneaky team. I didn't even say Toronto's
Man, you crazy? He's gonna get eaten alive, man, in the West.
Who, Giannis?
You crazy? Yeah. You crazy, man? You gotta go through a gauntlet.
How many teams, bro? I mean, I don't
You're
think
never gonna go to
one.
West, yo. You're never gonna go to West.
Giannis said he
knows.
like a boy from Memphis. He good in the West, like Ja.
Yeah, you gotta go through OKC or Jokic.
If Giannis stays in the East, it's because he demanded to stay in the East. He probably tells me, trade me anyway, just keep me where I'm at. I don't want to
people though. It would be smarter for him to stay in the East.
It would be smarter for him to stay.
That's dumb. Why would he want to go to West? He's never gonna win in the West because it's too much competition.
The question is, bro, like, can Giannis play behind somebody, bro, at this point in his career, bro? I don't think he can. Like, the thing is, bro, like,
what do you mean at his point, man? He's in his prime.
His game ain't designed.
His game ain't designed for that. He is in his prime, but he could barely play 65 games anymore, bro. He ain't in his prime.
You crazy, man?
Hey, you think his body breaking down?
That calf injury, it's a problem.
His body is breaking down.
He's a unicorn.
His body is breaking down. He got the same
injury
3
not no
years in a row.
unicorn.
He ain't no unicorn.
He's another unicorn. He's another unicorn.
He ain't. No, he ain't.
Crazy.
That nigga's
He had to carry
yo, what are we talking about, man? What are we talking about? This guy won like 2 MVPs, yo. What are we talking about?
Like the Bucks, the Bucks are lucky they had a generation.
Yeah, average like 30 points a game, Leaf. What are you talking about, man?
I don't know. I personally think
average 30 points a game.
I think
how many times has he been hurt in the last 3 years?
Yeah, it don't matter. I mean, everybody getting nagging injuries and shit. He still averaged 30 points a game.
I personally think that report with the Bucks being interested in Cam Thomas and D'Lo is true, because I think the Bucks are trying to get pieces around Giannis because they don't want to lose him, bro. They don't want to trade him.
They're going to trade him, Joey. That's the thing. I hear what you're saying. The only reason they want Cam is because Cam would be an expiring salary. It comes off their books, or maybe they want to keep him for a rebuild. I think that's the only reason why.
But I don't think Giannis get traded at the deadline. He might get traded in the offseason.
I agree, because the Warriors apparently said today they don't want to trade Jimmy Butler. Nick Friedel said they want to honor his rehab, but it's like the only way you could get Giannis is if Jimmy or Draymond goes, and I don't think Draymond's going if Curry doesn't say yes.
Shout out to the Wizards, man. Shout out to the Warriors.
Listen, man, the Warriors would be stupid not to get rid of Draymond for fucking Giannis, bro.
Keeping Butler though, Joey, is that? I mean, who knows if this guy's gonna come back next year?
You know what? Keeping Butler is kind of iffy, but listen, Butler's still a 50%, 60% Butler is still a better player than Draymond Green. To me.
No, that's fair, and I don't like what Draymond did to Mr. Lamb.
Especially when you got Giannis on your team. Jimmy don't got to do much.
Yeah, but rehabbing ACL at 38, we've rarely seen that. That's the only thing.
Draymond Green is a dog, though. That guy, bro,
you upgrade so much.
He's an animal.
Giannis, you upgrade so much with Giannis, vice versa having Green. Just imagine going up against Steph Curry, Butler, and Giannis, bro. Like, come on.
That's unfair. So you play Jimmy at the 3 and Giannis at the 4?
Yeah, I would play Jimmy at the 3.
Okay.
I just don't see Jimmy Butler's not a useful basketball player anymore. I'm sorry. I think he's so overrated. He half-asses it throughout the regular season, and he's not been visible in the playoffs the past 2 years. So I don't see it.
I can't agree with that. I mean, he took a fucking average-ass Miami Heat team to the final.
That's what I'm saying. Meaning I just said the past 2 years, though. Like the past 2 years, he has been practically useless.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Well, it's important to get in the playoffs last year.
I still think if you put the right pieces around him, the way he don't got to be the focal point and do that much, he's still very valuable on the championship team.
Problem is that $54 million, you can't be a third option. You know what I mean? If he was making 25, 32 million, somewhere in that range, I could agree with that. But he's making 54.2. Like, that is highway robbery for the production that he puts out there now.
Yeah, that's never extended him that contract. I knew that was a mistake when they did that.
What is this real breaking news, man?
That's not
No,
real,
this is
people.
fake.
That's
This is
not
fake. It's not
real.
real.
Is this
If it was
fake
real,
shit?
we'd all be like a lot more shocked and go, "Whoa!" No, it's not. It's not.
This is
Shams would
fake
have been
shit, right?
reported it.
This has got to be fake shit.
I will say this though:
I just think the Warriors got to try something because I think they on their last leg with Curry, man. Like I don't see them reach.
they are on the clock, Joe, and it's like the Kuminga situation. If you don't trade Kuminga for Giannis, where does Kuminga go in 3 days? Because he's clearly just wants to get the hell away from there as soon as possible. So if not the Bucks, where do they send Kuminga to? Like who would want him at this point?
Is it Sacramento?
I don't know. I
for
keep
Kuminga? Why didn't he
I
put a
keep seeing
plug in?
reports with them trying to dump Kuminga on us.
Well, what can they give us? So they got to give us. They got to give us something to take on Kuminga.
Yo, you talk about the Nets, man. When we're gonna get rid of Hayward Highsmith, man? I can't look at the guy on the
Oh yeah,
bench
where's
anymore.
Haywood at? I've heard no Haywood sightings.
Get rid of this guy, man. He never gonna play. Get rid of this guy.
Nigga, he might as well be our
They're
Dennis
holding him for a
Haslam,
deal.
bro. That nigga
They're
was
holding him for a deal.
Yo, I was thinking for Davis too, man. That's funny.
He got that mad annoying face too. Yo, I don't want to see him on the bench.
I don't know, man. I think pairing Curry up with Giannis is kind of scary.
Yo,
Dylan,
I don't know, man. I don't think the Nets make no deals, man. I think we
got to do something.
I don't think they're making a big deal, but I think that if a team comes in offering something half decent for Claxton, they'll take it. I think ultimately the most realistic trade as of right now is Day'Ron Sharp to OKC for Ousmane Dieng and the Philly first-round pick that they have this year. I think it's projected right now.
Could we get the Philly pick? They might try to throw us the Rockets pick, though.
I think if they throw a protection on it, they'd be open to it because realistically, they don't have the payroll nor the roster spots to roster 4 first-round draft picks this year. There was already talks that they were going to try and move away or trade up. So I do think that they'll be a little bit more open to moving one of those, but I think they'll add a protection to it.
How do you guys feel about the Peterson versus the Monster game? Do you think it's a little bit overblown that Peterson outperformed AJ?
No, not
Darren Peterson, just a better player.
I mean, Peterson has always been projected to be number one. Yeah. Like, I mean, if anything, that just proved Peterson was.
He's a way better shooter, way better 3-point shooter.
And it's sad because I know the thing with him saying that second halves is like a thing, but I mean, look at what he does, even in the first half.
Let me put it this way for you guys. This was the same exact conversations that were being had about Paolo Banchero at Duke. If you guys remember, he had dealt with cramping issues horribly while at Duke. So don't overreact to it. He'll be fine.
Dylan, your boy Pablo is overrated. Though.
Hold on. Brooklyn Nets 85 said that Peterson is the best point guard to recruit to come out of college after Kyrie Irving. You all agree with that?
I think he's a better prospect than Kyrie was. But I will say though, I don't think he's a point guard. I think he's a shooting guard.
He's a combo. I think he could be a combo. Regardless of how great Peterson was, I still want either one of those guys. The boss is still an elite talent, a superstar you can build around. Yes, Peterson confirmed he's going number one, but for the Nets, just get one of those guys. It don't matter.
We settle for Cam Boozer, whatever, man.
Cam Boozer, Caleb Wilson,
just getting in the top 3 is important.
What's the name? Kingston Flemings, whatever, man.
If we get a top 3, the least pick we get is 7. If it's second, 6, but we got to aim for top 4 somehow. Like the dice has to roll our way, man.
Yo, Sacramento Queens are disgusting, yo. They got 39 losses, man.
They're
fucking disgusting.
Yeah, Breeze.
Hold on. Let me get Dylan get us. I just want to get a precap from Dylan about the Duke versus UNC game, Caleb Wilson versus Cam Boozer next week. I know he a Duke fan, so I just wanted to hear what you thought about that game. What you think finna happen?
Yeah, I think it's gonna be a really good game. Duke UNC every year it's always a split, so I mean it wouldn't surprise me if UNC was to get them on an upset, but they're also kind of struggling at the moment. So I don't know. I mean, I think Duke it's at Cameron, and I think it's at Cameron Indoor, right? Or is this one at UNC? I think the first game's at UNC, and then 2 months from now they play at Duke also. But regardless, I think it's going to come down to whoever's coming out hot. I think Duke's going to win the first matchup. They're just the hotter team as of right now. So
who you think the better player out of Boozer and Caleb Wilson?
I think as of
They
right
both
now,
play the
Cam
4, right?
Boozer. Yeah, both of them play the 4. I think as of right now, Cam Boozer is the safest overall pick in the entire draft, like in terms of what his floor will be, just because he's very polished.
Okay.
He's pretty undersized though. I think he's like 6'9". That's
he's
the
He's
that's
a
the only
bully. He's
thing.
a bully though in the
he's a
paint,
4.
though.
I know,
People.
but
He's a
you know,
bully.
there's a lot of tall guys in the NBA, man, and strong
And we
guys.
don't. And we need one of those guys. So yeah.
No, I understand. No, I'm sure he's gonna be great, but you know, he is 6'9", so you know, he is
So
6'9".
hold on.
He's not like he's 7 feet tall, you know.
So hold on. Let me
It's not like he's
just
7 feet
for
tall.
clarity. So because of the game when Peterson outplayed AJ, he's definitely number 1 over AJ after that. I mean, without the tournament games, you got to see the tournament games, but that definitely decides who's the better player in the draft, right? I mean,
to be fair,
how much
Breeze, I
is
think
that way? The head-to-head matchups, how much is that weigh in on who you draft first? Like, if he beat him, like say
means
he
a
had a
lot
better
though.
overall season,
Can I
but
say
when they
this?
match
I
up,
think.
he
Let
outplayed.
me just say this real quick, fellas. I think it tells everybody that Peterson is clearly a cut above the rest. Like he is like ready to come into the NBA and be impactful off jump. Like I think he's the type of player that's life altering to a franchise. Like he just proved, like, listen, like
But what
I'm
about the health
different.
part of
Like,
it?
yeah,
But
these
to be
guys are good. Like
I
these
think
guys are the cream of the crop, but I'm different, you know?
Yeah,
So
But I
what
think
about
with
that? What
I
about
think
the
with
health?
number one though, I think with number one, if you have the number one pick, I feel like you are kind of still taking a risk. Like, of course, Darren Peterson is an amazing prospect. I mean, whoever's on his team, you pretty much won. But I
But
do think the cramps
he
is
do get
like.
them weird injuries though all the time now.
Yeah, like you're
It's
kind
kind
of,
of
I don't know,
weird.
you're kind of taking the
He
risk,
might be missing a
but
lot of NBA
who
games. I can
knows?
see him missing a lot of
He
NBA
might be a
games.
rookie. I'm not
The
saying
only
he'll turn into like a Zion where it's
but
like
who else
he's
came
always
into the
injured, but
NBA hurt coming in college?
Not,
Kyrie
but
Irving.
not,
Paolo
but not.
Banchero dealt with
Hold on,
cramping issues where he was
yeah, but
losing
Nah,
even
$1 million
Kyrie had
in
his
one
fair share
game.
of
No, he got like
injuries
a
and
nagging
Kyrie.
shit going on with
during his
his
nah.
career.
hamstring
Hold on.
and
Time out.
all kind of shit.
Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Let me say this. Kyrie was a special situation because Kyrie didn't look like he could be in an underwhelming situation because of LeBron James. Had LeBron James never came back and Kyrie would have sustained that injury, he probably would have been an underwhelming player. Case in point is Zaire Williams. Same thing with him. Like talented, nobody take nothing away. Anybody I speak to about basketball, they never take his talent away. But with he a number 1 pick to not play, but the amount of games he played, it is kind of underachieving for a number 1 pick. You know what I'm saying? Like
Hell
that
yeah.
point. I don't want
Zion, yeah.
to be
Hell
this great
yeah.
player like Zion because what I'm saying is we've seen this story already from Zion. I mean Zion Williamson. We've seen the talent to
Yeah,
play.
but Zion
Anytime he
didn't
touches
deal
the
with it
floor,
in
he can't be
college, though.
stopped. Same thing with
He's a
like.
great talent
But what
though.
if
He is a great
can he
talent.
sustain an 82 game season? It's a lot to ask.
The only problem
Darren
with
Peterson, I don't think so.
the only
It
problem
doesn't
with
look like
drafting
it.
Peterson
I
is we
don't
have
think so.
Yegor and Nolan. So it's like, do we convert Yegor to a 3 if we're making Peterson and Nolan with potential backcourt? Like, how
100%.
does that work?
Yeah, you make him a
That
point. Yeah, you make
I'll
him a
make
point
the
forward.
Diego 2 and
no,
Peterson a 1.
I'm open to that. It's just Jaeger's gonna have to show us a lot more physicality the second year if we did make the Peterson move. That's why DeBonsa is so intriguing because a Jaeger, DeBonsa backcourt, scary. And then
I
if you
can
still
only
keep
see
Benji
like Caleb
Gray,
Wilson
that could
don't miss
work.
no games in the NBA. Only Caleb Wilson. Because he got that motor. He
I feel like
gonna play all the
But
games, all 82 games.
the only thing that I will say you can't give AJ and Boozer and Wilson over the Peterson is availability. Like they have been on the floor
Shouldn't
each
need a
and
lot.
every single game.
right.
And
That's
you got to count that in the prospect. I love Peterson. If you get him, I'm freaking jumping off the rooftop.
But you know,
at the
Nate
same time, it is
the
a
last
question with
6
his
conference
health.
games been playing off the chain though. Nate
we
last
drafted
6
so many
conference
guards
games.
this year. It's like we need a wing. This draft's supposed to be about the wings.
Nate
That's like what I'm
got a
like
lot of potential,
struggling with.
man. He's like
Hey, the one
6'11"
name that I'm
or
going to
whatever.
give you guys, I know you probably
But
already know
hold
about
on.
it now.
Let's hold on.
I'll hold. You're good. Oh, you want me to go?
Oh no, I was saying Peterson missed 10 games already. Right? Bro, that's a lot, especially
That's
in
a
the
lot of
college season.
games.
That's damn near half the season.
That's a lot of games.
You know, and what's the frequency of college basketball? Like they play once a week, twice a week?
Yeah, usually 2.
Yeah, usually twice a week. Yeah, but I
Twice a
mean,
week.
it's kind of weird because it's like from what I've seen on Twitter and from people that's at the games, they're making it seem like he's showcasing his skills in like the first half, and then the second half is just like, all right, we seen what we needed to see, and it's just like you sit out for like the whole second half.
So
Like
he missed 10 games. What was Kansas' record when he
I
missed
mean,
those
they're
10
above
games?
100, so I mean, they're winning games.
They've
Oh,
still been playing well without him.
Yeah, they've been playing well without him. So I mean,
If whoever drafts Bedunga, Nets should get that guy. Whoever the team trade for that guy, man, in the draft. That guy is a beast. Back me up, Dylan.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
Bedunga is a
He's
beast,
a
yo.
dog.
He's a
one of my
Dylan,
fucking
do you
beast.
think Dylan, do you think Amit is raising his draft stock as of recently, or do you think he's like
He is.
He's definitely raising it back up. I have him back in my lottery now. For 2 of my mock drafts, I had him around the 15.
He had 29
19
points
range,
last
but
game.
Yeah, no, he's definitely risen his stock back up. So he's now back in my lottery. I don't, as of right now, what I was gonna say before was, if the Nets weren't to land a top 4 pick and they were to land at 5 or 6,
Don't
I would
say
actually
that,
be more
Dylan.
than-
Don't say that.
I would actually
Don't
be
say
more than happy with selecting Keaton Wagler out of Illinois. I'm not sure if you guys have seen the name yet, but this kid's the truth.
Keaton Wagler is
6'6"
nice,
shooting
man.
guard. I think
Pretty
that he would
skinny
be-
though, right? He's a really skinny guy though.
He reminds
really
me
skinny guy.
a lot of Devin Booker. I'll just say that. He
Yeah.
reminds me a lot of Devin Booker.
But
So
hold-
to me,
but hold on,
if the idea
another-
is to move on from Cam Thomas, he's the perfect shooting guard to put on this team.
All right, so hold on. Let me ask you this because
Does he play defense, man?
Hold on. I wanted to ask
Yeah,
Dylan
he
this
plays
because I heard him mention Peyton Watson before. They said MPJ was recruiting Peyton Watson. How you feel about
liked
that?
my
I
comment
think
under
I
his
seen
post
you
about
share
talking
something on
about
X
that.
too, where it's something about recruiting. What was that about?
Yeah, so it's funny. Mike's a really cool dude, man. I got the chance to actually speak with him today. He had DM'd me. I'm not gonna share.
Is he
what
okay?
said.
He got our condolences, man. I heard his son happened with his family.
Yeah, no, he's doing well.
Yo,
They,
MPJ, do your magic, man. Off season. Bring
No,
him home. Bring him
he's a
home,
cool
yo.
dude, though.
Bring Peyton home.
But yeah, no, so I had commented under one of his posts, saying like you telling PW to pull up, and he had liked it. So there's definitely some recruiting going on there, which is good to see because that kind of shows that even despite the reports, it seems like Mike is here to stay, and that's what I've been hoping for this entire time. So,
The fact that Siakam was an all-star of MPJ is nasty
Yeah.
work.
No, the fact
That's
Norman Powell was over
disgusting.
him is even nastier. Norman Powell only led in steals. Every other category, MPJ smokes him. He smokes everybody on efficiency and assist
But Miami
numbers.
Heat got a winning record. That's what.
No,
Miami's
but Indiana
barely above
don't.
water. Miami's barely
Indiana's
above
worse
water,
than
bro.
us.
Come on.
But
How's
Norman
Siakam getting
Powell
on
can
these
play
teams?
though. He got a nice game.
He doesn't play as good as MPJ this year, and head to head, MPJ
No,
smokes
but
him.
he can you can put up whatever 23, right? 23. 24.
But
People,
didn't Scotty
come
Barnes
on.
get injured tonight or something like that?
He
He
played
did,
through
supposedly
it, but
finished
I ain't hear
yeah. He twisted his
He did?
ankle. Yeah, he twisted his ankle.
That might
Yeah,
be.
I was
that
watching
might
the
be
Spurs
a,
game. Dylan Harper
might
got to
be
work on his
MPJ selection
3-pointer.
right there.
Dylan Harper can't shoot 3 for shit. That kid can't shoot for shit. You
MPJ
know.
should have been reserved. The way they graded this system for these guys, this US versus international thing, it's so bad. Like, how's Karl-Anthony Towns ahead of him? They're benching this dude who's making $50-60 million. MPJ wasn't getting benched. Like, they just really did this badly grading this.
Hold on. Another thing I wanted to ask, like, I'm really trying to see how much motion I got with Jago being at the 2. Like, how you feel about that? How you feel about that?
It's not a lot, bro.
It's not a horrible
Yo,
idea.
Breezy gonna stand alone on
I
10
hate it,
toes
Breeze. I
against
ain't gonna
them
lie
club,
to
bro.
you. Because like
It's
I
I'm not
very
gonna
Bro,
say
he
that
ain't
it's a
nothing but
horrible
3-pointers,
idea,
and y'all
but-
mad at me saying that here too.
He got 3
Some
tonight.
rookie, Breeze. Some rookie.
The
You want him to be the
reason
2 guard? He
being
had
is
3 tonight.
hold up, Breeze. Wasn't it you, bro, that said no one Trey York and Cam Thomas should be on the same court together, bro? Wasn't it you that said that, bro?
Bro, what that got to do with anything?
Whoa.
What that got to do with anything right now?
What
I'm
that
talking
got
about
to do with
Jago being
anything?
at the. I'm talking about Diego being
If
at the
Diego
2
is
guard,
at
bro.
the 2 and you want Nolan Traore at the 1, who is our backup point?
Oh
Ben
yeah,
Surratt?
you
That
said
shit is
you're
trash.
saying
Bro,
Cam should be the
no,
point guard
I'm not saying
tonight,
about.
Breeze. What was that about? What was that
What?
about?
What'd you say?
You said Cam Thomas should be the point guard on a Twitter post. I'm like, huh? I didn't say nothing, but I was like, why are we talking about this?
Yeah,
Cam
if
Thomas,
my thing is
he's
my thing
gone
is
in a couple
Nolan
days,
Trey.
probably.
Hold on,
Well, let
y'all.
Breezy
I'm
explain.
trying
Let
to ask
Breezy
Dylan.
explain. Let Breezy explain.
Right, because I'm asking Dylan the question, and now y'all got me explaining some shit. Now, hold on. First and foremost, when it comes down to Cam Thomas running point, the only competition is Nolan Traore. It's not like Ben Surratt should be the point guard over Cam Thomas. I mean, Nolan Traore, let him get the run, but I definitely want to see him be more aggressive and play better. But if not, put Cam Thomas next to Nolan. I mean, not Nolan. I mean, Diego, because my thing is they're going to trap Cam Thomas. They offer the double. And Diego is going to take that ball shot anyway. If Diego is helping Cam Thomas break that double or that trap at the half court, then he'll be the first one to touch the ball once he do that. And then he'd be behind the 3-point line right where he want to be. You know what I mean? And he could let it fly. You know what I'm saying? But that's my reason for Cam Thomas starting to win. And he could bring the ball up. Cam Thomas don't have a hard time bringing the ball up. But
I don't want my 2 guard having 3 points against Detroit.
He got a hard time passing the ball too, bro. Like so, we got a
he
whole bunch of
became way more
problems.
of a willing passer, man. He became
I just want the worst record, man. I just want the worst record.
Let me ask Dylan about the
Want the worst
Diego
record,
after
bro,
two.
so we can
I
get
want to
Nate
know
a
how
bet.
much motion I got behind this. Yo, you
We're
don't
not
see
getting no
Diego
Nate, man.
after two?
Crazy, man.
Dylan, would you put Diego at the 2?
Sorry, what are you saying? I can't hear.
I was asking,
No,
would you put Diego?
well, I don't think it's horrible. I don't think it's a horrible idea, but me personally, I would not. I think he's best utilized as a 3. He could be just used as a point forward. I think that is a perfect spot for him. Kind of like a Josh Giddey, Luka, LeBron-like role where you're as the point forward. You can bring the ball up, but you're primarily playing the 3. He's 6'9". He can guard the wing.
But he only weigh $180 though.
It's the first year. He'll survive. It's okay. First,
So
to be fair, if Diego's at the 3, Nolan got smoke at the 1. So I mean, I wouldn't mind that. You can start them together.
If Diego's at the 3, who's at the 2?
Drake Powell.
Ben Surratt.
No, come on, stop that, bro. Nah, man, that guy's all like the G League, bro.
So we just
so Drake Powell would be the 2. I would
straight up.
To Dylan's point, I would explore a lineup of Nolan at the 1, Drake at the 2, Diego at the 3.
I said that a few streams ago. LM, I said that a few streams ago. I said if you want to start all 4 rookies the rest of the second half, you can do it. It's just Jordi has to stop playing Terrence Mann at the 3, which hopefully will happen soon.
Yeah, Mann at the 3 is disgusting.
Yo, how many minutes did Mann play again tonight? 30 minutes,
bro.
Like he
is
horrible
tonight because MPJ didn't play though.
And they're probably gonna get rid of him before Thursday because playoff teams could use Terrence Mann and shit.
Peoples, we got some Vince Carter content. He said Vince Carter wants those who run NBA teams to understand one thing: veterans matter. So we're gonna recap what he says. We're just gonna get into what he say real quick. I never seen this content.
Veterans matter. Yeah, veterans matter. For you organizations out there, need at least 2 veterans because it's hard for one veteran to police a locker room,
16 guys,
and having to relate to what they like, the music, artists, what they think about, how we used to think as young guys. Like you can't. I mean, obviously, you make them aware of it. This is what it used to be like, and and being able to blend all of that to get your point across. That was one of the most challenging things, more so than basketball at 40.
Man, it takes a special individual.
I had De'Aaron Fox, and I'll tell that story because he came in successful, playing well at Kentucky, and he came in and he wanted to do it his way.
Yeah.
And I'm like, hey, man, nah, we're not doing that. I just signed with the Kings, and that was my first responsibility. So I flew out to Vegas for Summer League, meet him the first time. Literally on the bench, he wasn't playing. And the first thing I said to him, you just met. What's going on? First thing I said, timeout. Go talk to your team. You the man. Go talk to your team. And it was just like an eye opener. Like, dang, bro, go talk to your team. Say something.
Yeah.
Just kind of set the tone. So go away. Summer league over. They're up there working. I didn't go. I'm 40. I'm almost 40. I didn't go working the preseason or pickup ball. I'll catch y'all on the back end, not in the beginning. Playing on time. I got to save this tread. So he was just being young.
Yeah.
It's my team. It's my junk, whatever. So I would always I'd be on his back. And for a long time, he told me, and he told others that he thought I didn't like him. Just because, like, I guess he felt like everything he did, I was like, nah, bro, we're not doing that.
You were challenging him. He didn't like being challenged.
Just the big picture. I don't think at that time, it's like, man, please, this is my squad, chill.
Yeah.
Because you could see, fast as hell, had all this talent, super athletic. Now I'm trying to put it all together, help you put it all together as fast as possible. One of the coolest things ever. I'm now in Atlanta the following year. We're playing Sacramento. And coming out of a timeout, he put his arm around me. He was like, yo, thanks, man.
Mm-hmm.
So what's up?
He got it. Figured it out.
Bro, I thought you hated me, and I didn't realize it until now that you're not there harassing me or on my back anymore, holding me accountable.
Hold on. Yeah. So, all right. So hold on. But basically, I wanted to say, I think he was trying to say that to the Nets. He connected to the Nets. He do the commentating, color commentating. I think he's trying to tell the Nets that, you know what I mean? And I think he's somebody who will probably advocate for MPJ staying with these rookies. Again, Diego had his career high in points next to MPJ. Yeah, keep him next to him, bro. I don't think there's anybody in the league better for Diego than MPJ as far as veteran and rookie. But
Nets need more than two veterans, though. Nets need a whole lot, man. They need a whole lot of help.
But MPJ being one of them veterans is good. You could count Terrence Mann, but I wasn't really counting Terrence Mann. I was counting MPJ, and really, you know what I'm saying? That's it. But just for the sake of the locker room, I guess Terrence Mann, he do count in that aspect.
Terrence Mann doesn't do a lot for me personally, but I guess the rookie. I guess he helps show him how to dribble basketball. But MPJ, Yegor, you see the effect it's had on him with catch and shoot threes. Like I think Yegor has definitely modeled some of his own 3-point shooting a bit after MPJ as far as just catch and release goes. So MPJ and him have definitely developed something. The other rookies, they probably ask him a lot of questions, his experience, what he's gone through. So it's like I think they definitely take a lot from that. I'll give it to MPJ to do what he did this year with all the injuries he's been through, wearing the brace and all that. And for them to not acknowledge that, like that's what I feel bad for MPJ, because it's like this was his time to show people this is what I was before the back injury in college. So I feel like he was trying to prove a statement this year, and that's kind of what we want from vets, to not only show that they still got edge to their game, but they're willing to help the rookies progress too. The only thing is we're not set on what MPJ's future is. Right now he's on this team. Likely he's on this team past Thursday, but then off season, like Joey, LM, and Leaf have said, that could all change. So I think right now he's a part of the team. It's just we got to see how next summer goes. He's also due for an extension, I think, next November or something. And will the Nets be willing to pay him that extension? That's kind of what we're going to realize this week and this summer if Sean, Joe, and MPJ are on the same page. So it'll be interesting to see. But I will say that MPJ has definitely impacted Jaeger's game in a good way for sure so far.
So can I? So I want to say, can I speak, Breeze?
Yeah, you good.
Okay, so I just wanted to speak on the video. I totally agree with Vince. Hell, I think you need way more than two vets. I think you need a solid vet in each skill position. Me personally,
That's
at
fair.
least one.
Yeah.
But I said what I said about Diego earlier, bro. Like he got jerked. Like you want to put Powell over him and use Miami, he's helping Miami win, and Miami's on an upward trajectory and they're a winning team. Cool. But you can't use that same excuse because you know what? You got Siakam in there, and they got a just as worse record as us. And you can't say, well, hold on, I'm not finished. You can't say, well, Siakam's outperforming him because you know what? Siakam's not outperforming him. Mike has more points per game. He has more rebounds per game. He's also more efficient than Siakam. So there is no fucking excuse why Pascal Siakam should be an all-star over Michael Porter Jr. You can't even
everybody
use
hate
the
the Nets,
fucking
man.
his team is winning excuse because Indiana is fucking tanking just like us. I'm sorry. You know what?
Sure.
It might be cool. The Nets might be cool with somebody like, yes, he didn't make all-star, so he can't use that when it comes to contract negotiations. But I feel for Michael Porter Jr. because I feel like he played his heart out. And he wanted to show and prove, like John said, and he did that. And they lowballed him and shortchanged him. The NBA did.
Right, and that's where
It's
Leafs
Well, you
whole
know,
just
thing.
like the
anything goes
NBA.
when you
And
win
this and this
13
is what I
games.
and
You
this
know,
is what I've been and this
anything
is what
goes.
I've been trying to tell y'all about the NBA versus the Nets, bro. Like we cost them money, and now now they out for blood, bro. They not letting that go. We cost that
What are
we
you
But
cost
talking
but
them
but
about?
Leaf,
money.
Cost of money, yo.
Leaf,
I
this
don't know
has
what you're
nothing to
talking
do.
about, Leaf.
I don't believe that because you know
What
why?
are you talking about,
Hold on,
man?
let me say this: the coaches vote on this, not the league. This is a coach thing. The coaches in the East pick the fucking reserves.
Then why you just said the NBA did this? Like
I
what
said
we talking about? Bro? You said the NBA did it.
when I'm talking about the NBA, I'm talking about the NBA as a collective. Like I'm including the coaches
Yeah.
too. I'm not talking about specifically the front office. I
Well,
mean,
Rick Carlisle
excuse me, not
probably
the
You
been
front
talking about
around
the
office,
these
you
the
talking
guys.
front
about the
office, the
voting system?
administration of the
Like,
NBA.
yeah. Oh.
You talking about the voting system? The voting system is up to the to the fans. That's number one.
The voting system is up to the fans to pick the starters. The
to pick
coaches
the
pick the
starters.
reserves.
The coaches
MPJ
pick
was
the
So
ahead
reserves,
of
coach,
right?
Pascal, I
oh
think,
yeah,
too,
they
which is
Because
so
perfect.
MPJ,
weird. MPJ was ahead of
well,
some of these guys.
I don't know how the coaches, bro. All I know is this, bro. Like everything that we're doing right now, bro, like we need to figure out how to change it and how to get camaraderie and how to do these things on our own. The veterans to speak on Vince Carter's video, the veterans, bro, are not just on the players anymore. The veterans are on the coaching staff now too, because a lot of them niggas is former players themselves. Jawan, like, come on, think about it, bro. Jawan, I seen Jared Jack on the Pistons bench tonight, bro. I don't
Yeah,
know if y'all
Damari
spotted that.
Carroll. Remember MPJ pushed Damari Carroll? Damari
Yeah,
Carroll played.
Yeah,
that was wild. Yeah, that was wild.
But you know
you
what?
know what I'm
Kawhi
saying?
Leonard didn't make it, so they screwed him. So
Yeah.
They screwed him for the benefit of LeBron and KD.
How did
LeBron shouldn't have
LeBron
made
get
it over
into
He
that?
deserved
Kawhi.
to be
I
an
don't
all
care what
star.
nobody
KD,
say.
KD been hooping. I ain't gonna hold you. KD was an all star for sure.
KD
But
deserve it.
LeBron, I don't
LeBron
know.
don't deserve to be on there.
Yeah, how
Yo,
did
KD
LeBron get
didn't make
into
it?
it?
That's crazy.
LeBron missed half the
Yo,
beginning of the season. How does he make it? Like, I get favoritism, but come
I
on.
don't know,
What if somebody new?
West is
That's what I'm
tough, man.
talking about, and
West
I'm
is
saying
tough.
the
but
NBA. I'm including
we all
I'm
know
including the coaches that's voting on this shit too, because they
LeBron
are
got
part of
Yo,
the
more
yo,
NBA.
eh,
rings though. That's what it
there's
is.
a lot of LeBron
They're
lovers,
making
man.
their votes
There's
on
a lot of
behalf of the
LeBron
NBA.
lovers.
Are they not?
No,
True.
it's definitely a
I mean,
favoritism thing. That's for sure.
you could say that, but like it's still a lot of players. It's like we all know LeBron still got pull in the league, bro. Like it is what it is. Like, well, I'm
That's
not arguing it,
bullshit,
bro.
man.
Nigga's like
It is,
Well,
bro.
45
But
years old, yo.
the
Nigga's
the
like
only thing I'll say
45.
Leaf is right on is that our front office doesn't have the connections they claim to do with everybody else. I think Leaf's been
they
spot on in
don't.
that theory of his. Like, I get it. I don't think it should reflect MPJ. That has nothing to do with what Sean and Joe have failed last 10 years. That and
But
MPJ is a separate
that's my
issue, but
point
I
though.
do.
That's on the league. It shouldn't have to be that way. Fuck all the politics. You put the guys in there that fucking deserve it.
I agree,
Listen,
Joey,
the
but
Now,
politics,
who
the,
cares
po-
our front
about how
the
much
office doesn't
clout?
have
politics,
the
Who cares
connections.
about how
the
much clout
politics
the
been
owner got? Who cares
the
about who
politics
this
been
guy
running the
is and who
league,
that
bro.
guy is and who he knows? Fuck all of that. Fuck the politics. Put the players in there that fucking deserve it.
The politics
That's
been
why a
running
lot
the
of
league.
people look at this league now as a fucking joke.
That shit is a
We need a
joke.
new.
It is
We
a
need
Hey,
a
joke,
you
new
remember
but
front
you remember
office. We really do.
NBA is liberal now. You know, liberal shit. You know that,
it
right?
is a
NBA is
joke. But we
mad
ain't gonna
liberal.
act like we ain't see this before, bro. Like D Wade and Dirk made it. They last made the NBA All Star game. They last years, bro. Like I don't even think they was voted. They just like coaches just picked them. That's what that was, bro. So I mean, like it is what it is. We seen
Yo,
this
who's that
before,
on
bro.
the
We
thing,
seen niggas have
boy?
farewell tours before, bro. Like so, I'm not. I don't know, bro. I don't know
What
what
is
this
it?
is.
Whoa.
Y'all gotta
Whoa,
stop
whoa,
playing.
whoa, yo, what the
Yeah, but I believe I agree with Vince though. You got to have multiple vets. I think you got to have a big man vet. You got to have a wing vet. You definitely have to have a point guard vet. You got to have multiple vets in skill positions to bring these guys along, man. Vets are definitely needed and underappreciated in the NBA for
Is he
sure.
just talking about our team, bro, or he's like? Because I don't see that going on across the league, bro. Like the Oklahoma City Thunder, bro, just won a championship, bro. Like, and their average age, bro, was like 27. So that vet shit,
I
bro.
just saw
Like, I don't
Kenrich
know how true that
Williams get
is.
an interview. I just saw Kenrich Williams get an interview by OKC. That's one of their vets, one of their old timers, I guess you could say.
But they got nothing but top 10 lottery picks.
But
Fuck we
Leaf, we
talking
gotta
about?
understand
Fuck
something.
we talking about, man?
They did have their vets there when
Fuck.
they were in the shitter. They had CP3 and all those guys there. So
They
they
did,
Their worst player like Alex
so they
Caruso.
did
but
have
that's
Come
but
on,
vets
that's
man.
but
there.
that's not who they but that's not who they won with though.
That's a
Joey,
fact, but they already
Nah,
had
that's
grown up by then,
nah.
though, Leaf.
When CP3 left, them niggas
When
they was
CP3
not
left, it
messing
was
with him.
COVID, bro. Like they were still in the bubble.
Joey, who do you think is the vet we should get this summer to add to this young core? Like, if there's a vet this summer that's
They be
available,
gassing up
who
that
would
the
you want to bring to this
teaching
team, Joey?
SGA shit. He
No,
would
wait, let me,
Chris Paul, man. Get out of here with that
Hey,
shit.
man,
Joey,
I
what?
said it earlier, man.
SGA just nice
Wait,
like
let
that.
Joey go. Let Joey go, peoples. What vet would you want to bring to this team, Joey, if you had a
I
choice?
said it earlier. I said, is Isaiah Hartenstein considered a veteran?
Yeah.
Yeah, he could be. Yeah,
He
No,
kind of he kind of expensive for a veteran, bro. Like he just won a championship.
yeah, but he can actually play at center position. That's what Joey's saying. Clarkson kind of see the difference between the two. Him and
I think
Hartenstein.
he can play a role, bro. Like what the veteran leadership that quote unquote that we getting out of MPJ, we're not gonna get out of Isaiah Hartenstein,
But
bro.
to
We're not
Lee's
gonna get
point,
out
the
like
OKC vets, it's not like them niggas was like 35. Most of their vets was like
I will say
29,
this.
28.
Can I answer John's question
I
real
don't even
quick?
know if niggas is
Yeah, let
that
Joey
old.
answer the
John,
question.
I don't know no specific names, and I don't know what veteran point guard is going to be available, but God knows we need a veteran point guard on this team next year.
Hey, let's trade for Dennis Schroeder, man. He's going
You
around the
know
league a
what?
lot. Let's
Dennis
get
Schroeder
Dennis the
popped in
Menace
my
guy.
Dennis Schroeder popped in my
please
head.
don't do
Oh
that.
my god,
Please
that'd be
don't
a
do that,
choke
man.
team.
Schroeder!
Hell no.
We cannot win 26 games this year,
I
man.
mean,
I'm
I wouldn't
telling
care if he
you.
brought
We
him back
cannot do
next year
that.
because it is what it is.
I
I
wish
don't
we
know
had.
what veteran point guard is going to be available next year, but we need one for
I
sure.
wish we had. I wish we had a veteran that has like an Alex Caruso game. You see all the winning stuff Caruso does. That's like a perfect vet in my mind. A
I
guy
ain't
who's a
gonna
jack of
lie,
all
my
trades, a
nigga.
master of none, man. That's the type of vet you want because he's been to the
I
dance
ain't gonna
twice
lie,
already
bro.
with star talent and
Yeah,
plays
Can
his
the
man.
role
Looking
Nets
at
very
just
this,
stay
bro.
effectively.
on
Just looking at
13
the
wins?
just looking
Can
at
we
this
just stay on
roster,
13
bro.
wins, man?
Like I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Like we need a prayer, nigga. Like I ain't gonna lie. It's a lot of this team that need to go to church and pray on it, bro. Like I don't know what they
Because
need to do.
here's the
This shit
thing,
is ridiculous.
I talked about the glaring issues this team has, and we need to compete next year because we don't have a pick, right? We need to
Yeah.
compete. We need
Now
to
we
We
got
don't
the
compete.
have
Knicks
yeah,
pick.
We know
the Rockets got our swap, bro. Yeah.
we know we have glaring issues, and like I said before, that glaring issue is in the point guard position, and that glaring issue is in the paint. You are not going to win much basketball games in the NBA with subpar point guard play, and you cannot rebound and protect the paint.
No, I agree with you. I agree with Joey
Well,
Morris.
Nicholas,
I agree with you, but based off
Nicholas.
that aspect, bro, like it seemed like we got to switch, like at least a third of our roster, bro. Like, or based off that theory, bro.
We're
Like
gonna clean the
most of
house, man. You're right.
most
You're right
most
about
of
that. We're gonna clean the
most
house.
of our front court players, bro, are the veterans on this team, bro. So it seemed like we got to get some real muscle, bro, in the front court because the
No,
guard
Claxton got to
situation
go.
we
We
have.
already talked. Claxton got to go.
Would
Yo,
you guys?
Claxton
Nicholas is
gotta
Wait,
gonna
go.
wait.
go. Don't
Would,
worry,
would,
If
guys. We're
would you
gonna
Claxton
guys
gotta
clean
want?
the
go, that
house.
means Dayron gotta
Wait,
Don't
go.
worry,
That
guys.
means
no,
that means a
wait.
whole bunch of
Nah,
shit
we could
gotta go.
keep Dayron for the
Joey,
cheap.
Joey, you talk about Hardenstein. Would you want to get Miles Turner to compete if he's available or
Miles
no?
Turner's expensive, but shit.
How much is he
Damn
making
sure,
though
bro.
this year? How much do they pay
Bro,
him?
he
Like
just
20
signed for like
something?
4 years, like a
Yeah.
hundred something.
Stay away from that guy. His motor is bad. His motor is like a on and off.
I don't know.
On
I
and
think
off. He be
Hartenstein is a
getting
safe
lost in
bet,
the
man. I
games.
think Hartenstein is a safe bet to fill in the gaps of that glaring hole in the paint.
Facts.
I'm cool with that. If we could get rid of Claxton, get Hartenstein, and let Day back him up, we'll be
Hartenstein and
halfway
Wolf
decent.
would be an interesting big man
Hartenstein
duo
is tough.
combo.
Bruh.
Yo, let's get Badunga, man, from
I don't even know why
Kansas.
we mention the
Let's get
names, bro.
We need
Badunga.
Every
another
time I
draft
mention
pick for
names, them shits
Badunga,
got
bro.
beat though. I
Yo,
can't
we're
wait till
gonna
we
get
see
it.
him get on the
We gotta
team.
get that
This
Breezy.
is why.
Whoever
This is
draft
why
that
we
guy,
should have
yo.
This is why we should have
Whoever draft that
drafted
guy.
Maxim Renard over Saraf.
There were like 9 centers in this draft we could have gotten, but Sean Mark's phobia of big men again screwed us
Nah,
over.
they got some centers this year too. With the Nets, you just need to
Sinek,
do it this year. They just
Chris
need to
Sinek
do it
is
this year.
available. If I could
We
get a
only got
second
one
lottery
pick.
pick, I'd get Sinek, man.
Guys, like I
And we
said,
need the Hawks to keep losing because you remember that we own their second round pick. I
Are the
think
Hawks
if they lose
going to
more,
trade for
it goes lower.
Are the Hawks going to trade for Davis still? I feel like they did the small trade today because they're
No,
trying to get something in the works to get Davis.
no, they not. They not, bro. They just waiting for the Pelicans to bottom out, bro, so they could have that pick and
Mm,
basically be that. You know what I'm saying? So like they should be all right. I
We
think
yeah.
just,
I think the Hawks is in a good driver's seat right now.
They're, they're,
I'm just tired of Nicholas on the Nets, man. It's time to move on. Let's
his
just move
role
on.
just isn't suited for
You
this
can't
team.
see that guy on the team no more. You know.
He does better with star talent because he doesn't have to do a lot of offensive. I saw him do 5 quick buckets tonight, and then he's like disappears the rest of the game. It's like that's not good. Like, how can you do
You
the
know
Euro
why he
step
did
things and
5 quick
then
buckets, bro?
get
He
torched?
went right at Jalen Duren, the first quarter, and then realized he went shoulder to chest with him, bro. Like, and then realized he wasn't built like that.
Right.
That's what he
No, that's
realized.
true.
but
That's
we
true.
talk. But fellas,
The bones got brittle, bro. Like that's what it was.
we already knew in order for Claxton to be good in this league, he needs certain personnel around him. We already knew
Right.
that. He's not the type of center that you just going to put him on a bad team and he's going do well. He needs a good point guard
Of course
and
he
he needs
not, bro.
somebody in the
Like
paint to help him out.
I keep saying Lakers, Joe. Everybody watch the Knicks torch the Lakers. The Lakers play zero defense. Ayton is a horrible defender. I don't know why they thought that was going to work. They need a Claxton more
listen.
than Ayton right now. They should call us.
All I'm gonna say is, bro, like, listen, Claxton, like, even when I feel like your team is at a deficit at this point in Claxton's career when he's in the starting lineup, bro. Like, bro, them noodle arms ain't gonna take you but so far. You know what
Right.
I'm saying, bro? Like,
But
it's
Leaf,
not.
he's not a bad center. He just needs the right personnel around him, and we don't have that right now.
Right. That's why you got to trade him, or else his value
I
gets worse
mean,
as he gets older, too.
I don't even know what the right personnel is at this point in his career,
You
bro.
need a
Like,
point guard that's going to pull gravity, and you also need another big man in the paint to help him, a solid 4 that's going to bang. We don't
I
got
think
neither.
I think it's the Lakers, but if the Lakers don't trade from this week, I will be shocked because they're just basically giving up on the LeBron Luka thing. It's like
Look how
go
good
down
Claxton
weekly.
looked when James Harden was here.
How he was at his best. That was the best version
I
of
mean,
Claxton we've ever seen, man.
I mean,
Because
come on,
James
bro.
Harden
Like.
made him look good.
Well, because of
I
the
mean,
pick and rolls and
James Harden
lobs.
made Clint Capella look good, bro. Like, come on, bro. Like,
Facts.
what we talking about?
Facts.
Like, like, and Clint Capella got half the talent that Claxton even
Right, but
showed.
we know
Bro.
Claxton has a limited offensive skill set. Everybody on this panel knows this.
Would,
Everybody
That's a
knows
fact.
he's light in the ass.
would
Do we all
OKC
agree?
seriously want Claxton, though, is a question, because they are a little undersized then with getting Claxton. Would they be willing to trade Hardenstein for him, like, seriously, though? That's the only thing.
You watched episode 11 over again? I know you was.
I don't know,
Yo,
bro.
I just want to let y'all know I'm officially on trade watch. I'm just listening to y'all. I said everything I wanted to say. I pretty much vented. And if the Nets were listening in, they know that I'm not entertained. I want to see more P&R and some more shit. Shout to the Nets fans. Y'all know we the best fans. I'm officially on trade watch. I'm definitely looking for a trade. I'm gonna keep it real, man. I wasn't excited about any of the trades that happened. I don't even know
So
these
let me
guys.
ask you a question about the PNR,
Besides Schroeder.
Breezy. What point
Yeah.
guard or guard on the roster do you got right now that we have that you think can run the PNR efficiently?
Clax. I mean, Nolan. Nolan can run it with Clax.
Nolan threw a lob to Clax the other day. Anybody see at the end of the fourth quarter? He actually threw a lob to him, which I was like, whoa. Why can't we see this for 4 quarters?
Nah. He could make that a regular offense. Try to find offense inside the 3-point line. All of Jordy offense is above the 3-point line. You put even Cam Thomas, you putting him at a disadvantage. Him and Nolan. You got to get him some offense inside the 3-point line with the PNR. And also what work I see the other day is the give and go. Like once you hand it off to him, pass it right back to him and cut to the basket when you're doing that. Like he cut to the basket. That shit worked like twice. I seen him do that shit. So
I
I'm
like
saying,
Nolan
like,
though. I think Nolan got potential to be a good point guard.
Nolan. But if you're gonna ask Nolan, if he's saying in the post game interview, I run, I like to go downhill. That's what I do. And then you putting him in these situations where he got to shoot the 3 ball because that's how the offense is set up, where everybody just spread out with 2 on the corner, 1 behind the top of the 3, and 2 on the corner. The corner and the elbow. You got the elbow, 2 on the elbow. You know what I'm saying? 2 in the corner and 1 at the top of the 3. You run that spread 5-out offense. It's nasty work. We ain't got the personnel for that.
It's so
I feel like
rigid.
you gotta let Nolan get in the paint and disrupt shit and wreak havoc and try to put pressure on the rim. And break down stuff, and get other people open, man. The Nets are not putting
I'm about
enough
to
rim
go on a
enough.
tangent, bro, about talking about the players that I wanted on this team a while ago.
Hold on, not yet.
Happen.
Don't do it now. Don't do it now. I'm about to end the show. Don't do it right now.
Fun show,
but
yeah, we gotta
wasn't gonna do
clean
it.
the house, man. Yeah, I know
wasn't
what's
gonna
up.
do it because it ain't
Get to
gonna
work,
happen no way. I gave it
Shamas.
up.
Hold on. I just want to shout out, you know what I'm saying, the members of the show. But first, the guys on the panel. Shout to This Is JTV. Shout to Netorious. Shout to People Hernandez. Come on down. Shout to Lee 4788. Shout to everything Brooklyn Nets John. Shout to the whole chat. I see y'all. Y'all already know what it is. Cole Smith, BB Craze 5731, PH 5731, Player 1, Javon Ship, Terrell Davis, all y'all, man. Trend 23. You know what I mean? Talk to me. Jamal the franchise, JDJ, of course, JDJ, big homie, stay solid. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all y'all. Shout out to the members of the page, man. Shout out to J1. He said F them picks. I'm crying. Shout out to Barry again, man. Happy birthday. And again, man, shout out to the members of the page, Maria Signal Moore, Jellio Marcus, Nets DNA, Beeman Boy, of course, Joey BK, Cooney Jean Philippe, GIHF _ Carter, Brooklyn LM, Mr. Seahorse, J Noel 24, Javon Ship, and Big Homie stay solid, man. Y'all already know Nets fans is the best fans. If y'all hear anything, it could be 2 in the morning, and it is a trade happen. Let me know, man. I'm pulling up with breaking news. Know what I'm saying?
That nigga ain't gonna get traded.
I don't know if anything else is gonna
That
happen.
shit ain't gonna
man.
happen, Breezy.
We gonna see though, man. You know
If
what
the
I mean?
Nets are
I
gonna
know
make
people. I know Nets fans think Cam Thomas won't be on this team past February 5th, but we'll see. We'll see about that.
Yeah, the Bucks trying to get him.
If the Nets are going to make any moves, it would be tomorrow or Wednesday. They're going to be on the road in Orlando on Thursday on deadline day. So it would be shocked to see multiple moves made on that day. So I would say tomorrow the earliest, Wednesday the latest. They could do something.
Real quick. MPJ still got a chance because he might be Giannis's replacement. They're gonna need a replacement.
Yeah, they better do. They better make this right. They gotta.
They gotta correct this. They gotta correct this.
The truth
either
is
Embiid
that
is either gonna be
again,
Embiid.
The difference between you could say Siakam role change because Halliburton not there, but it ain't as drastic as MPJ role change. You know what I'm saying? And then same thing with Norman Powell. He doing the same shit he was doing on the Clippers. It ain't drastic what he's doing. MPJ shit is dramatic. Went from the 4th to the 1st option, bro. And the way he handling it after what we seen with Mikal Bridges and Cam Johnson being the number 1 option. Bro, come on, bro. Again, man, they gotta correct this, like y'all said, man. Shout out to Nets fans. We the best fans. We hashtag they snub MPJ on the All-Star game. Make it right. Tag the NBA. Let them know Nets fans is not going to sleep with this, man. Give them hell. But yeah, no, seriously, like MPJ deserved to be an all-star for sure. You know what I'm saying? Happy Black History Month. Y'all know it's love, black love, all of that. And we're gonna be back with more content, man. Y'all gotta know that. We be back next game for the recap. But I might be back if it's a trade. So holla at me, man. Have a good night, y'all. Safety.